All good.
Good morning. Last show in studio. As I'm away next weekend. Well, Dave can tell you. Could be the last show in the studio. Kirk made that show in the studio for a while. No, Dave?
For a while, yes.
I mean,
next time you see him might be maybe, I don't know, maybe on a stage accepting awards. Who's to say? I don't know.
I wouldn't. I'm like Daniel Day-Lewis. He goes, although, for all his like, oh, I'm so in character, he'll fucking show up at the Oscars and take that award, like for all his like,
true, yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm Abraham Lincoln. It's like,
I'll take a break from cobbling shoes.
Yeah, it's weird. How do you know the Academy Awards are this night, Daniel? I thought you were playing some character right now.
That's a good point.
But no, it's not about awards. It's not about the money, though. Ooh, boy, howdy, jeez. No, it's not about that. No, certainly not. There was a moment in episode 2 of Aaron Hernandez documentary. Ted and Mike are here.
Hello.
Where there's they're in the locker room, as boys will do, at the University of Florida, under the subtle performance of the guy playing Urban Meyer. I'm not sure where he is on this whole thing. I'm still not. And the boys are doing what boys will do. Playing a game where one guy will walk toward another guy completely naked until his penis can get right to his face, and the guy says, stop.
Yeah.
This one gentleman is from black African. What's preferred now?
African American.
Okay.
Oh, Justin says
Black American, I think, was walking up closer and closer, and they blurred out the penis, but it didn't stop Aaron Hernandez, who was like, his mouth was like, he was literally like,
like a cartoon seeing a pie on a window.
It was the least subtle moment in the history of television, I have to say.
Look at me, I'm gay.
Yeah, well, so it led to me more and more to think like, I know where this is going. So.
That's very exciting.
I'm actually very excited about that. So the next episode, there was just 2 episodes. I think it was premiere night. So that's one a week heading to the finale, which we will have live. I've been told we can do it live from Hernandez's cell. I know a guy.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Justin's going to hang himself at the end.
I have a feeling that sort of tone will fit well with the episode.
I think so, yeah.
That sort of mockery. And
I've thought a lot in the last 22 hours or so about Justin taking that left in that McDonald's on the way to the
it's very
Chinese
troubling
restaurant. Yeah, isn't it, Ted?
It's very troubling.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I mean, I know what that's about, but him saying yesterday it's because I like food is the most troubling. That's not why you're doing that.
Justin was gagging in the bathroom this morning, and Ted had a funny one. He said, imagine looking at the two of us going, yikes.
Steals all your stuff, Ted.
I give him credit.
That's true.
Well, I just think of Justin like having to hear us talk and being like, I'm glad I'm not that guy.
That's true. He's a disaster. He's a fucking disaster. That's so. How much? I was trying to think of the amount of calories consumed. Oh, go ahead. Sure. Hello.
Speaking of people taking dicks in their mouth, what's up, bro? It's GB.
I didn't know you. I didn't know you did that. Hello, GB. How are you?
Well, he's giving it to him.
Well, yeah. I'm familiar, but potentially, but I'm familiar with people who also took a lot of dicks in their mouth. Let's just say that.
Okay. Well, I don't. Again, I did see Aaron Hernandez at the end of episode 2 receive oral sex grab. Right, Justin?
Yes.
And I saw him. He was furiously searching through homosexual website, Google search, or
it was a chat room.
Yeah, that's what it was, right? Yeah. He's
it
like,
was hunks to you.
Hama. He's
in my wildest dreams. When you guys were, I was like, "There's no way it's going to be that cartoonish."
Graham, any thoughts on the retirement of the great Adrian Wojnarowski?
No thoughts on that. I was asking what you guys had in the pool. I was wondering when this wench was going to push this fucking ham out. I didn't know what you guys had in the pool.
I forgot. Your ex is she's not had the kid yet?
Not from what I know.
Okay.
It's like a long pregnancy.
Am I allowed to vote for miscarriage, Graham, or is that too insensitive?
No. Come on. No, it's a family show.
I'm sorry, Graham. Of course I'm kidding. I hope Alex and... do you have a relationship with Mr. Fugman?
No, he's a dwarf.
He's a dwarf.
Take exception.
We do have an actual midget in here, Graham, but okay.
I'm playing along.
All right,
playing along.
See you
He
later,
likes that.
Close strong. No, I hope Alex and the Fugster have a wonderful life together. So what did you have at what did you have at McDonald's?
McDonald's, I had a double cheeseburger and a McChicken.
Any fries or no?
No fries.
No, fuck that.
No fries.
What'd you have for a drink?
No drink.
That's crazy too.
Interesting.
Not even water?
No.
Somebody said to me he couldn't finish 2 pizzas. But you could eat that much.
2 pieces is a lot.
Dude,
A lot of bread. That's very.
It was
filling.
like, and also there was like a
Get a
slice
chicken,
left.
a double cheeseburger, and Chinese food.
McDonald's food isn't as filling.
Chinese
as,
food
as
is,
bread.
though.
I
But
don't know.
he's a foodie though, so if he
Yeah.
likes food, he
That's
wants
true.
variety.
That's
Yeah.
true. All right, so you had that, then you brought the
So I
Chinese
had
food
that,
home.
so I got. Well, no, I ate it on the ride home.
The rice. Oh, you had the whole Chinese food in the White House?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you had just the rice.
No.
Oh. Huh, why wouldn't you just,
As you're driving?
why would you
Yes.
just eat it in the, can you sit in the restaurant or no?
I could, but it was like a takeout.
That sounds depressing, right? I
It
understand.
wasn't the best Chinese food.
What'd you have for a drink there?
Nothing.
Interesting.
So,
That's crazy, no, Dave?
Shoving it in dry.
You should
This
probably
rice.
hydrate more. Yeah, you
Have
should
a little bit of water with
Yeah.
I've
that.
been drinking tons of water.
No, we know you're healthy now. I'm saying then.
Helps your skin too. Yeah, helps your
Yeah, in retrospect, you've learned your lesson.
Yes.
And then Taco Bell was.
Well,
I'm sorry. What was the Chinese food consumed? I want a caloric count from somebody out there.
So the Chinese food, it's a pretty big meal. It's from Kwan's Kitchen.
Okay, we're not here for that. Go ahead.
Well, because there's different. If you get it from different places, there's different amounts.
That's true.
It was
Who the hell would know? Okay,
Well, they're counting calories.
kind of a Kwan's Kitchen. Okay, you have to go to Kwan's Kitchen now. All right, go ahead.
Someone will.
Small or large of these orders?
well, it's like a dinner order.
Okay.
So it's like a D22. It comes with
So large.
large. Yes, it's like a whole dinner order.
It's the least suspenseful question of all time.
White rice.
I didn't expect. I mean, great question, Ted. I don't know. I'm going to say large.
White rice.
White rice.
They come with crab rangoon, but I always substitute it for boneless spare ribs.
Interesting.
Oh, my dad liked the spare ribs. Yeah,
They're very good.
yeah.
And General, I can never pronounce it right. General Gao's chicken or General Tao's chicken.
Close enough. Okay, and that was it.
No,
Oh,
and then
oh,
and then I also
it.
got an order of chicken fingers.
Wow.
Didn't you just have chicken at McDonald's too?
Well, I had a
A lot
McChicken.
of protein. I'll give you that.
I had a McChicken at McDonald's.
It's very healthy. A ton of protein. That's good.
A lot of chicken, yes.
Yeah, and then Taco Bell.
And then like hours later, I had Taco Bell.
Okay, I mean, it was like 2 hours later, probably.
Probably like 3.5, 4.
Okay.
He's digested.
What'd you have at Taco Bell?
I have.
Oh, you said this. It was the.
So it's not called a quesarito anymore. It's a grilled cheese burrito, steak grilled cheese burrito.
so you can go with the chicken with the steak. Mix it up a little bit.
I never get the chicken.
No.
at Taco Bell.
Okay,
It's
no,
a
right.
steak,
Okay,
steak place.
good.
And a steak quesadilla.
Oh, you also had a steak quesadilla.
Yes.
Did you say Taco Bell's a steak place?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
More than a chicken.
Yeah.
I got you. I
Definitely.
just
That's
never
right.
thought of it as a steakhouse. Really.
Don't listen to that, Justin.
This guy.
Best steakhouses in America. So many of them.
That's true.
I mean, if you had to guess, if we did the prices right, how many calories, Dave? You go first. You watch what you eat.
I'm gonna say
That's everything. McDonald's.
no. I don't want to go
Fast
too
food's
high.
always
but
more than what you think, though.
Yeah,
Right.
I was gonna say 12.5.
12,500.
Yeah.
No.
Oh
chance.
no! That's crazy.
That's
Is it?
insane.
No, I think that's accurate.
Gotta be at least.
12,000
Yes.
calories.
No,
that's
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Gotta be
not.
at least 7,000.
I saw a
9,000.
thing once
think
where
so.
Olive Garden breadsticks alone are like 200 a piece,
Yes.
and then like the
Dude, we discussed
fettuccine
that here, I
Alfredo's
think.
like $2,000.
Yeah, I mean,
What do you think a chicken nugget is calorie wise? I was gonna say 200.
Yeah,
I didn't have any chicken nuggets.
Oh, what'd you have?
got
McDonald's.
got
he had like
trapped.
10 mushed together.
Fooled again, Dave. You got to walk that way.
It's like me with Eytan.
Well, the tenders were from the
Kicking out this guy's
Chinese.
way.
Okay.
Give me everything again. One second. This is the same notebook where I'm taking case notes, but that's okay. Give me the
McChicken only ketchup.
McChicken.
Only ketchup. Just saved some.
Well, that's more of a plain eater thing, I imagine.
Sure. McChicken. What size? Is it just one size?
It's just
like a
McChicken.
sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
of
don't know if it was a McDouble or double cheese. We'll say double cheeseburger, only ketchup. The difference there is a slice of cheese, in case you were wondering.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Then at the
Chinese food place, I believe it was a...
this is where it's going to be hard to exactly pin this down. I think because
Yeah.
we'll have plenty of verification.
McDonald's will have hard numbers.
Yes.
No drinks does save him some. The guy's looking to save calories. Go ahead.
Chicken is 357 calories.
Yep.
But that's what I'm saying, where it's like to get to 12,000, each item would have to be
I have to eat
1,000.
48 of
basically.
those.
Yeah.
He knows that. Chinese food.
Chinese food. It was a dinner combinations plate with white rice. So it was like a large order of white rice.
White rice large.
A large order of General Gao's chicken. General Tao's chicken.
General Gao Tao's chicken.
And then I think it's a small order of boneless spare ribs. They put it on top of the rice. It kind of seeps into the rice. It's very good. You don't like Chinese food, though.
I don't.
It's sad.
It smells.
It smells so good.
It's like Indian food.
And then a large chicken finger. I don't get the sweet and sour chicken because I'm not a big fan of it. So if you get sweet and sour chicken, it's the same thing as a chicken finger. It's just they give you sweet and sour sauce to dip it in.
That's
How
probably,
many
probably
pieces?
Like
You think
500?
like 7 pieces or something?
Probably like 10.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, so
800?
that right there is 1850.
Total so far, or the Chinese food meal?
No, the chicken alone was 18.
Oh, okay. Well, did the chicken finger part? You mean?
Yes.
Oh, just that one.
Just that
the
part
chicken,
of the
chicken
meal?
fingers?
The chicken finger and the gauze alone is I'm going to call it roughly 3,500.
Where are you getting this information?
Google. So it's an estimate.
Mike seems awfully defensive.
Yeah.
This is how he gets with. This is how he gets.
I'm
with
worried about my
Justin.
own life.
I know. So things are daunting.
This makes me question my own.
Both of you the
Someone
same.
had Chinese food last night.
Mike's like, that's 50 calories.
No,
right?
so
I was eating healthy, I thought.
So 3 fried chicken fingers are 220 calories.
Anyway, go ahead.
And then a steak,
Justin thought he was going to clear the room with you.
I mean, really.
a steak, grilled cheese burrito with fire sauce. I
This
don't
whole
know.
thing is taking almost a page of my notebook, by the way. Grilled steak what?
Grilled steak burrito.
Burrito. That sounds good.
Imagine the lady taking the
No,
order.
not grilled steak. I'm sorry, grilled cheese burrito.
700 calories.
That's definitely more.
Grilled cheese
Google says 700. That specific item, but
How many times did they ask anything else while you were ordering?
Oh, not once. I spit it all out.
How much is in the? What do you put in the burrito?
It's just whatever comes in the burrito, like rice.
Like sour cream or?
No, that's you. I'm not a sour cream guy.
Nor am I. I'm just asking. You can put that in a burrito. People do.
You could, but no, not me.
Cheese
1,000
There's
calories.
cheese, yes.
in what?
In that burrito.
In the burrito. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus
Well, it
Christ.
says a Taco Bell steak grilled cheese burrito has 700 calories.
No, then it corrected itself.
It corrected itself.
That's always good.
It's funny how Justin always finds the
lowest.
slow. The
Well,
lower.
that's an
Well, I don't-
addict's.
well,
that's an addict's
I'm playing it a
behavior.
little
Yeah,
safe
yeah.
too. Yeah.
yeah.
A double,
Actually, if you have a couple beers a night, it's good for you.
No, no question.
a double steak grilled cheese burrito is 920 calories. I do not get the double steak. I think it's too much steak.
All right, let's knock him down then.
I'm not even writing this. It's writing by itself now. The thing just on my papers for why are we doing this? Why are we participating in this exercise?
And then
This is just, right, we're not
steak
done.
quesadilla.
Okay. So I'm gonna look at like probably 7,000 calories.
I think that's too high.
I'm going to say 4 or 5.
I think it's like 4. I think it's like
I'd go 9,000.
no, that's way too high.
Did you have chips with the burrito or?
No.
Don't ever answer a question like that, like dismissive, and I say if you've eaten something. Like, you're not allowed to do that.
Don't be silly.
I could say anything there. You know, for all I know, you're eating these fucking cats in Ohio. At this point, I don't even know. Like, to me, you're a suspect.
Those are low on calories, I think.
Yeah, well, according to Dave says they're 1,200, but Jeff says 700.
I guess it's open to debate.
Yeah,
Calls him General Meow's
yeah,
chicken.
right.
That's fun.
He could start. He could start a place. All right. Well, is this caused you at all to now that you've come out with this to re-examine yourself in the last day or so?
Yeah, I've been trying to read.
What'd you have for dinner last night?
I had.
Oh, don't please be.
My mom picked up pizza. I had pizza. I had like half of
How many?
Just like half of a pizza.
Oh, okay. It's quite a re-examination.
Pepperoni pizza. Yeah, it was good.
Quite a re-examination.
From the chateau.
Yeah. Or you could have a salad. If you're re-examining, half a pizza is not really a moment of clarity, I don't think.
Weaning himself off. You know, not going cold turkey.
Can I say, at the risk of, I'm not particularly familiar with the Chateau pizza.
It's
I
very
get the
good.
pasta, yeah.
Actually, very
or the
good.
Oh, I
salads,
thought you
yeah.
had championed it before.
The pasta. Yeah, no, I think it was a pasta place, but people say the pizza's good.
Kathy Conley loves the pizza.
I do remember.
Does she?
Yeah.
I do remember Steve thought you were by eating at the chateau.
That was
Not
me too.
just Steve,
Me too.
Mike as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
very.
Chateau.
I had no idea. I
Minahan's eating well over there.
Nice tour of Italy.
No, not a
Don't throw your money in our face,
not
pal.
a cheap night. Not a cheap night.
Well,
per
when you
se.
ordered it from Uber Eats, it was like $30 for spaghetti
Yeah,
meatballs.
yeah.
But it's not. If you, like, if I take Harry, he likes it.
If
Kate
you-
doesn't go because she saw a mouse there. As I said, Harry, they call it the Ratto, which is not true.
If you look on Uber Eats and there's a Chateau, if you click on like pizza places,
it comes
Chateau
up?
comes up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
But it's like, whatever, $40 for two if you go and get two pastas,
Yeah,
45
probably.
That's not bad. In today's world, that's not bad. Well, there you go. I texted Mutt yesterday and called him. I've not heard a word from him since this Eytan thing
He
came.
didn't respond to you.
Not a word.
Wow.
This is like next level asshole move.
Eytan?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we know he's a prick, but now he's doing the, oh, you're a Barstool, you're anti-Semitic, you're a 9/11 I thought he was just talking about Montante,
That came.
which is fine. Like nobody's arguing that. But I mean, other than that, yeah, he had that one hidden for a while.
Yeah. Well, you can tell it's a guy that's not bothered by anything.
No, I know. It just slides off his back.
It's just how we buzz balls.
Yeah.
You say no one watches my show, and I go, you Jew-hating conspiracy theorist.
Who do you say that to? Because in response to somebody, right?
I don't think that was the
No,
Tim
it
Ridgels
wasn't Tim
one, right?
Ridgels one. It
No,
was.
he hates Tim Ridgels
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I mean, as do we all. But I mean, jeez, it's crazy. This guy's nuts. Like this is everything I hate about people. Like, his mutt's gone completely dark, right? Is he tweeted?
No, he
something?
tweeted this morning.
Oh,
like
he tweet.
10 minutes ago.
What did he tweet?
There was some good chatter about this as well with the boys this morning.
He made sure to put it like in bullet point form to address all the news.
Number one.
Oh, let me see this. Hold on. We'll call him up.
Took his time and made sure to put out a statement pre-show.
Jesus.
You do have to give Eytan this. He was provoked when the guy said his tweet didn't get a lot of views.
It is true.
You have to at least acknowledge.
That's a good
A
point.
man can only be pushed so
That's a good
far.
point. McDouble McChicken on special for $3.99, Justin.
Yes, you can get 2 for $3.99.
More.
Why are you not? I saw your tweet. Why are you not responding to the fact that he called my fans, some of your fans, the Barstool fans, 9/11 conspiracists and anti-Semites?
I have no idea.
And why don't you call me back? I texted you yesterday. Why'd you text me back?
Okay, we can talk off the air about what happened to me yesterday. I'm not going to say it on the air.
Okay.
Some stuff was going on here.
Is the other car okay?
I
Or
didn't
no?
text. What's that?
Is the other driver okay or no?
Oh, fuck off.
Okay. Go ahead. Continue.
I texted a little with him yesterday when I did see it. I got to talk to him today. I just have obviously 100% disavow. He replied to one guy. I wasn't sure if this one guy sent him anti-Semitic messages. If he's painting the Barstool audience like that, then he's 100% wrong. I don't get it.
Shoot this asshole. Shoot this asshole to the moon. Like, Dave, am I wrong?
Okay, well, here's the issue I have. Like, he's bragging about all these new subscribers they're getting on Odd Shopper. By far, the most viewed videos are the 2 shows we've done. These are people that are supporting our show that are now subscribing to his page. He's thanking them, but in the same right, like in a broad brush, I guess, calling all of us, myself included, conspiracy theorists
and anti-Semitic. I don't. I mean, again, like we know Montana and Steve, but like everyone, I don't know what he's. I don't know. This guy's an asshole. Like he's a humorless twat, and tonight is going to be the worst night of his life.
Well, he's got your show with me, so
yes, yes, that's a good point. All right, goodbye. I'll talk to you later. Hang in there.
So he tweeted out because Uncle Barry tweeted out, "People forget at Shander's show is a Diddy sympathizer." Uncle Barry then tweeted, "Winning at 20% is not a market-based strategy."
1 in 5.
He responded,
That really chaps his ass.
He doesn't
Oddly.
He's
Really
1 in
gets him
5.
mad,
He's 1 in 5. Yeah, that's no conspiracy. The guy is 1 in 5.
That's true. Those are numbers.
"They are suffering from Shander derangement syndrome at Mike Manansky, and it's a crying shame." So then someone, P-Money58, responds to that and goes, 659 views and 0 likes, 0 comments. I'm not Twitter famous by any means, but these are...
Do we have Shander's number?
No.
Get it from him. I'll call him. I want to know what he means about conspiracy. Like, who is he talking about?
So then Eytan...
I assume he's painting Barstool with that. That has to be like he's talking about Portnoy, I guess.
Everyone knows what happened on 9/11. Bush and Cheney hired people to fly planes in the buildings. Like, what?
Sure.
I mean, that's
open and shut.
Is that conspiracy? Like Rosie O'Donnell said, that stuff can't melt like that.
Right.
Doesn't make any sense.
That's the best part about all of this. You guys can't get enough of me. Continue to tweet at me. Nothing changes on my end.
Is it because of Milton Berle jokes? The Jewish jokes?
Might be.
Maybe he saw those.
Milton Berle had no 9/11 jokes. He wasn't.
It was a different time.
Yeah, that's true.
He might have right at the end had didn't you say
that's
he died
true.
in
That's
02?
true. I'm saying in the book. Let's see
Yeah.
Ted if he has any. This is the kind of time where I might just be under cripple.
Yeah. Oh, that would be a great category.
Yeah. Let me see.
I'm going to be very upset if some of mine are in there.
No. Midgets, you think, in 93?
Ooh.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
The word's still in play.
Oh, we got it. 353 midgets. 1
There
second.
we go. Nice.
My guy Milty.
Let me get my pen and paper out.
Justin the Pussy texted me. I can't read this book on
I
YouTube.
Really?
I honestly wondered that, though.
Why can't you, though?
Because he's a pussy.
I'll do it then. Fine, I'll do it.
No, it's okay. Don't worry. I don't want to upset you. No.
You think you'll get
It's not
channel get taken?
Usually from Justin, it's got it. No problem. Got it. Yesterday, it's like, I talked to Gaz, and he said that they're going to take YouTube down if I weed another bookie-wookie.
Fine, I'll read it then.
Where's my friend, Mr. Food? Please help me through the afternoon. Please get me the dinner, please. Oh, I gave that a no-sell response. Too,
Yeah,
right?
you didn't respond to it.
No, I understand, Justin. I want you to keep your job. It's fine. Oh, this is a disappointing midget section.
Oh.
I get that a lot.
Yeah. It's a long midget joke. Again, I disavow the word. It's just a word. A midget married a woman 6'2" who weighed almost 200 pounds. On their honeymoon, the midget looked at his new bride and said, "So much to do and so little time to do it."
Not sure. Why is there a little amount of time?
Neither do I. This got an 8-4, this joke, so I don't know.
Okay.
I want to interview the guy who literally went through this entire. This guy reviews like everything in this. Every page has a note from this guy.
I wonder if Tim knows the guy because he didn't have to pay for this book.
It's probably in the street. A female midget went to a bar and just to prove she was friendly, kissed everybody in the joint.
Oh.
The joint.
She's the right height.
Between your legs, the joint.
Oh, I don't know it as that. Okay.
Well, it's
That's an older term.
Well, okay. Save. No, Milton Berle yet? No, why are you laughing?
No, I've avoided him.
A giant.
Yeah.
You should do that.
We're doing Martin Mull today.
Oh, that's good. I love Martin.
I'm a big Martin Mull guy.
Oh, great. One of the greatest. Go ahead, Justin.
You keep proving right the negative stereotypes about your community. Anti-Semitism, ignorance, 9/11 propaganda.
I'm sorry.
All you.
Did you read the tweet he's responding to? It's like a guy saying like your tweet got no views.
Yeah, right. 659 views.
Yeah, 659
Does he mean
views.
the community of this gentleman or the Barstool community or the Kirk Minahan show community? In 9/11 propaganda.
So this guy's.
So 1 second, Justin. Take it easy. Text gas. The 9/11 propaganda is different than conspiracy.
Right.
Like almost like we shouldn't be celebrating it. I never thought of it that way.
Well, Justin always tells me no Jews were in the buildings that day.
That's true.
So it all ties in as one.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
That's a
My
good point.
theory is he saw on Twitter last week all the Mama K 9/11 stuff, and like he just randomly like pops in
why
on
did
Twitter.
she- why
that
did-
he didn't understand.
Why
it,
didn't she
yeah.
know he was going to tweet this?
Right.
Maybe she did.
Where's she been
No one
lately
would
on,
believe her.
on these premonitions? I don't even
Just
understand.
cleaning that dead falcon off her yard.
That's true.
It's just the one, just the one premonition.
That she didn't tell anybody about
But she told everybody.
on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yes.
So maybe he was talking about Trump followers because this P Money 58, his bio is not a bot, but his link in his description
Who do you think he's talking to?
is Trump Tower.
Who do you think he's
Trump.
talking
I think he's talking to Stoolies.
He's a douche. And I think Mutt even knows now that, like, he should. I think he's finally at that point, Dave, where I think even he knows.
He's going to give him the Mike Adams treatment. I've been suggesting this a couple weeks.
I think so.
Yeah.
You don't come back from this one. I mean, he's saying all of Barstool's following is anti-Semitic. You don't come back from that.
Yes.
You just don't.
Right. TJ Hubbard says final total tally was about 5,300 calories. So you're fine.
Yeah, we were Justin. We were in the right wheelhouse, buddy. Thank you. A totally normal
12,500.
The General Tso chicken was the highest one.
That's a probably must be the sauce.
Yes. Your protein goal for the day, it says here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a growing boy.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you got your sodium total for the day too.
Get your muscles.
Probably got
Nice.
sodium total for that month.
Did you have?
Every day is the rock cheat day for
it
him.
does come with some broccoli.
This was not your first meal of the day either, to be clear.
Probably was.
No, it wasn't.
I bet Justin's not a big breakfast guy.
I know,
Am I
but-
right about
But
that?
that was dinner time, right?
Yeah.
You didn't eat it all that day until that time.
Maybe I had a breakfast sandwich. Maybe I can't remember.
I was wrong.
Yeah, and lunch. Yeah.
No, I'm not a big. Dinner's my big when I eat.
Okay. So yeah, I hate this guy. Like whatever. So you're gonna be there tonight, Justin?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You got some plan in mind or no?
I mean, he's not that. What am I like?
Yeah, it's tough.
Like
Yell at the
I mean,
screen.
Well, I mean, the comments are gonna be good. He's gonna be rattled by the comments. I think.
You
Will he
think?
turn
You think
the
he reads
think he'll
those?
turn them off?
No,
he
I don't
started-
think
he won't.
I don't think
He
there's a chance.
kind of needs them though. He gets off on them.
Yeah, I don't think there's a chance.
He's
he
like
turns them
he's almost like turned on by them. Yeah.
He started muting people last week.
You need to make like a cutout of Shanders to put next to Mutt at
true.
the table.
That's true. Plus, I talked to him today, so it should be fun. He gets some talking to. What the hell that means. So, I don't know. What else is going on?
There's no response from Mutt, by the way, for Shander's number.
Okay.
And I've reached out to Shander, but no word back yet.
Okay.
At this moment.
What else we got?
Do you think something happened to Mutt, or is that just like a leave me alone?
He gets in that thing like it's a little bit like that kid who says he was sick.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, I hope not.
But he chose, as they were alluding to, he chose minutes before the program to send out that tweet.
Without even really responding to the 9/11 stuff.
Correct.
And that's just a bad, not good. Not good. What else is going on?
Don Sweeney also calling out Barstool Sports. I don't know if you...
And WEEI, right?
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
Kind of.
Yep.
So this was, what's his name? Lou Swayman? What the hell's the goalie's name?
Jeremy Swayman.
Jeremy Swayman. Hot off a big year, right? Mm-hmm. You never overpay for a goalie. That's rule number one. I would tell Don Sweeney that, but he doesn't listen to me. So everybody, Courtney Cox, who was a fan of the case, reported they were going to sign Jeremy Swayman. It did not happen. But Biz said that as well, right?
Well, no. Biz was starting shit like they weren't returning Swayman's phone call, apparently, or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
allegedly.
Don Sweeney is the general manager of the Bruins.
Yep.
It seems like a real hard ass. Jesus, Don, relax. He was a good player.
Not the most likable guy in the GM role.
No, but you don't need that. I mean, do we need him to be a nice guy?
No.
Okay. He was at a press conference yesterday?
Yep.
Okay.
The fact, I did reference one, as a matter of fact. I think it's bullshit that somebody says, I wouldn't return a call for 3 weeks. There, that's inaccurate. Was it written? Was it said? Was it written?
That one I'm not sure.
Well, I will tell you, I don't listen to podcasts. I said my son loves Biz, thinks he's fabulous. I think he's a great entertainer, okay? But at the end of the day, they're inaccurate. And that's okay, because that's all part of the business nowadays. It's okay if you turn around and say it's your opinion or your belief and such, but don't report it as fact. That's all. Listen to everybody, bark at you for doing things right or wrong. You have to put the earmuffs on at times. I laugh because my son loves the Spit Up on Yourself podcast.
It's called Spit Chicklets.
Yeah, I did that on purpose, Joe. You're right. Because I'll go back to the
When you get a good one
inaccuracy.
like that, you got to acknowledge it.
That's not,
Comedy
that's not what the
101.
podcast is called? I thought they rebranded.
Yeah, I like Biz. I like women. I don't care what they think about 9/11 or the Jews. I still like it. It doesn't matter to me.
Is that shot why there's no unnamed show today?
There is no one name show
You guys
today.
are licking your wounds?
Yeah.
This is the one, today would have worked because I would hear Whitney respond to it. But yeah,
Well, Whitney was probably like, we can't
you can't respond to that. What do you call it? Spitting what?
spit up on yourself.
Spit up on yourself, bud.
I laugh because my
Barstool
son
Sports,
loves
don't forget.
That's true.
the Spit Up on Yourself podcast.
Yeah.
A very weird. He's a weird guy, I'm sure. But yeah, I don't know. So Courtney Cox originally said it was done, and now she's backtracking. Like, I guess she got sensitive on Twitter yesterday too, and had some comments today. But at one point she said she had two sources. Now today she said she had one source. So
Full of shit. People overnight were tweeting that a deal was done. They were all wrong.
Right.
And then she goes on the morning and says the deal's done after everybody else did it. It was just dumb.
yeah.
Doesn't that kind of tell you something did happen, though? Why would he get so angry about people reporting that they were going to sign a guy?
But it is weird if I don't know anything about the Bruins. I don't know anything. I thought Tuukka Rask was still the friggin' goalie. if this guy was a good goalie last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I think Don Sweeney's gonna return his calls over 3 weeks. Just I would think, unless he's a maniac.
But it is fucking crazy that a deal hasn't gotten done, and he's not showing up for camp until a deal gets done.
That happens. I don't
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't sign him.
But how are you so confident you're
I don't
gonna
like
get a
that
deal
last
done?
name for a goalie in a big game. Swayman. I don't like that.
I like it.
No. I like Roy. Road door.
Sure.
Swayman.
Richter.
Yes.
Swayman.
So yeah, Swayman.
That's not bad.
No, that's not good. That's like a that's like
Swayman.
yeah, Mo. No, it's not. No, Justin. No, it's not that. No, that's
Justin's playing
interesting
the
answer.
Eytan's Barstool.
Yeah, jeez. Justin's looking up that chat room there. Hernandez was there. What was it called on the show?
It was called like Hunks to
something,
You.
Yeah.
And it literally goes, hey, the first he clicks on it, which, when you click like MILFs are in your area, like you talk to an actual MILF.
Oh, they come right by the house, right?
Yeah.
I always click on that.
It was like, hey, sailor. He was like, I want to
Loves a
come.
good seaman.
Can I come? But right before that was, I think, like the greatest scene in TV history. It
was like the big orgy.
Before that, how they get the girl to take her shirt off.
Oh, they have a certain chant. Yeah.
Me and Ted were in school at the same time. We're about Aaron Hernandez's age, so we went to a lot of these parties.
Yeah.
we know this deal.
Oh, this is Socrates Club special. What is it?
So Aaron Hernandez.
What's the club you lied about? What is it?
Oh,
The Spartans.
Oh, this is
Spartan
this is a Spartan
spectator
special right here.
club.
Yeah.
So
Mike is still not the same after that.
Aaron Hernandez is
It's had a ripple effect. I think Kingpin Pete is heading to the border.
I saw it.
He's asked too many questions.
It was not his only club, though. It was not his only
Mike?
one. Yeah.
I wasn't a Latin club.
He,
Oh, is that right?
Not only
Yes.
that, though, he was the sports editor his senior year.
Really?
See, I have no. I didn't know we had a newspaper. I have no memory of this.
Is it possible you were just lying? Just on your college resume?
That's very likely.
Yeah.
Or my thought has been that I'll look into this and I'll barge into a room where I think the perpetrator is, and it's just a young me.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, oh my God.
Go ahead, Justin.
So Aaron Hernandez does a backflip off a wall. His friend tries to do it, and he falls flat on the ground. And then Aaron and his friends pick him up.
I fucking love you guys, man. No homo, bro.
No homo.
No homo.
The girl's chugging beer. She gets spilt all over her shirt.
I guess we're all just gonna have to take them off. Shirts are gay. Shirts are gay.
Yes.
Shirts are gay.
Yes. Shirts are gay.
You guys don't understand the subtle irony of this. He's homosexual.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's so torturous about it.
There was a line in the second episode, the guy who plays Urban Meyer is like half a step up like a porn guy. I don't even know who he is. And they're like, he's talking like boosters or something. They're like a bunch of kids have been arrested. You don't understand about this team. This team's different. They're a bunch of killers. They went to
He
the
stared
commercial.
directly into the
This is
camera.
subtle.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
They're a bunch of triple murderers.
I can't. Oh, please, God, please don't let me down. Please let this work. Please let me be the star of this last episode.
Be great if there was all this buildup and then you were the one guy to be like, well, he's gay. What's the big deal? He's gay. It's
Totally cool,
2014.
man.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, this guy, like, so what? It's cock. It's great.
Jerry, love one.
I'll tell you what. Wait till you see this team. They're killers. And they're ready to show the world.
Oh my God. Just like Aaron himself.
I love this show. This is the greatest show
The
ever.
show is awesome. Next week's episode is titled "Pray the Gay Away."
Why is this the angle? Like I was saying about the other American whatever stories.
Yeah.
It's not this like, here's their entire life that led to it's about the crimes.
Right.
I don't get why they're doing this.
I think because there's no story there. Like, he just fucking killed these people. Like, there's no real mystery about it. Like, I don't know why it sounds interesting when you say it, like, oh, during the day he's this great football player, but at night but it's like, that's not really it.
You could still do it about that time period. I guess.
Well, that's gonna be a lot of it now. I mean, I think next, like, he's already in Florida. He'll be the Patriots probably next episode.
Okay.
And then it's gonna be like, give me Belichick, give me Kraft, give me Brady, Gronk.
Gronk.
It's the biggest no-list cast of all time.
Yeah, that is very. That
I
they
think
must
probably-
have
They
Probably
probably read
given
the
a fuck
script
about
and they were
this.
like, "What the fuck is this?"
I think the cast is Greg Poller probably got casted even.
That'd be great.
Oh, maybe he's in it.
He's playing Belichick.
That'd be great.
So the description for Pray the Gay Away is Aaron's star status brings him acclaim, but he struggles to resist hidden temptations and seeks counsel from an unlikely source. Then we also know the next.
Well, it's called "Pray the Gay Away," so I don't know. Go ahead.
The next one is called Birthday Money. Aaron prepares for the NFL draft with high hopes.
1 second, I will give you my prediction on "Pray the Gay Away." The unlikely source is Tebow. Right?
Oh,
Absolutely.
that does make sense.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Because he's not really been in it much.
Right.
Not everyone can be Tim Tebow.
Yeah, they say,
Huntley, whatever.
right.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I like that. I'm in for that. All right, next episode.
Aaron prepares for the NFL draft with high hopes, but secrets from his past threaten to unravel his NFL prospects. That's Birthday
Meanwhile, like
Money.
everyone's like, "Oh, geez," they probably talk about the fact that like the jerks guy. He's like already killed people at this point, right? Did he shoot somebody or?
Not well. That was a flash. This is a flashback.
Oh, right, yeah,
so he hasn't shot. He's gotten into a fight with the bartender. He got into that trouble, and also I don't know. At the end of the episode, Cam Newton gets kicked off the team.
Yeah.
that they pushed that up a year.
Yeah, correct. That's right. Yeah. Yes. The guy playing Cam Newton's an electrifying performance. It's like,
It's awesome.
they keep saying like, "Oh, this guy over there is Cam Newton." Like it's always like the full name. If you're gonna do this like they did with the Lakers show, and just make shit up, go all in. Like I want Hernandez and Belichick fucking. Like just why not? Just have them fuck each other.
Did Cam Newton have a tremendous amount to do with these murders? Why is he in it so much?
He was there in Florida and just
He got kicked off the team.
Yeah.
I understand he was there.
and you have the Pounceys, right? They're running around.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But it's like this was a enormous amount of Urban Meyer in this episode.
Well, he's really at fault for all this. If you think about it.
Trust me. If you ask Ryan Murphy, I think he would say yes.
And they randomly will like name drop. Like Urban Meyer was like,
Brandon
I went
Spikes. Like,
gouged out a guy's eye. And
Yeah,
it'd be
like, out of
wipe
nowhere.
the blood off of your hands. Like what the fuck?
say it's like his like wife or something. It was very weird.
So next episode after episode
Yeah.
5 is called The Man. We don't know episode 6, 7, 8 yet.
Yep.
Episode 9 is What's Left Behind.
Uh-huh.
Episode 10, starring Kirk Minahan.
Oh, Justin Grace. Yeah.
Who killed Aaron Hernandez?
Yeah. I can't wait for the scene with Belichick where he's like, I don't want to hear he killed this guy, he killed that guy, as long as we don't have no queers in the locker room.
No homo.
Fumbles are so gay. That episode's going to start with like me getting out of bed and go for my run in the morning.
Spitting at someone in a pink shirt.
Yeah, right.
Tear a rainbow flag down.
Yeah, it's Patriots Day. Ah, jeez, here we go. The Sox are going to break my heart again. Ah, jeez. What year was that? So that was they won the World Series. No, it was. What year did he kill himself? What year was that? No, not the year they won the World Series.
He died probably
17.
17?
17. So we did that. That was more Patriots Day 17. Right?
Makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah. How are the Red Sox that year? They weren't good, right?
No.
Because they hired Core the next year or no?
18, they won the World Series.
Who was the manager then?
93 and 69.
Oh, they were good. Okay. But they didn't win the World Series, though.
Don't believe so.
No. Who was the Core manager of that team?
No,
maybe
wasn't
that was
it
his
the
first
pitching
year?
coach guy?
Farrell?
Yeah.
He was still there?
Yep.
And they won 93 games?
Yeah.
They fired him?
They were supposed to win it all, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
2017, right? I would not have guessed that. I would have, because there's like, for a team that's won World Series, they're like really bad a lot.
Lost to Houston that year.
Oh, they were in the playoffs. Okay.
I don't remember.
I believe they got swept in the first round.
3-1. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
I do remember someone like confronting Farrell, like, why are you sitting the players and not trying to get a better seed? Laid out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he won 93 games these last 2 years. That's very weird. Never got another job again. Huh. I don't know. Who knows?
I like John Farrell because he shit on Pete Abraham with me. He goes, I hate that guy.
Oh, really?
I was like, yeah, my man.
Wasn't he banging some media?
Doesn't hate all the media people.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, listen.
Dan Katz supporting you through this series. He had a comment on part of my take.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Trade Aaron Hernandez
Trade
to the
him,
Seahawks.
Honor
That
his
would be
request for a trade.
That would have been good.
Do you guys plan on watching that TV show? Looks bad.
Only the last episode because Kirk's in it.
Okay.
Yeah. Kirk is in it, and I'm very curious what because I have to, as a Minifan, I have to know if I have to take up in arms.
Fair enough.
Like
That's how they just
actor playing Kirk.
Yes.
Oh, there's an actor that's playing Kirk?
Correct.
Do we know who the actor is?
I think we do, but I can't remember. But yeah, so I'm going to have my eyes
Hold on
on
one
that.
second, Dan. To be very clear, if they called, I would have played myself in a fucking second.
Would have been great.
Unbelievable.
Well, they would have had to go through some other people first, but yeah.
Well, not at the time.
Oh, that's true. I
Yeah.
guess,
Oh, I would have been. I would have been like, they would have made me look like way younger for no reason. I would look like I was like 25 or something. Or they would have had me like in a Red Sox. I would have worn a Red Sox shirt for that.
Yeah.
You would have done anything.
Oh, just bouncing around and been like, oh, it would have been great. Been great. And like, they're going to have me like during the break. I'll have like a generic co-host, but during the break after we talk about that stuff, and they're like, oh, yeah, he's a tight end. And during the break, like Jerry's character and I look at each other. I'm just gonna kind of brush his leg. I bet. Kind of like I'm at like Hernandez.
Everyone's
Everyone's. That's the reason for everything. Everyone's closet.
Yes, I'm turned on by him. All right, what else is going on?
Going back to Courtney Cox. This is her after all the anger from people on the
So she
internet.
tweeted out and then went on the show and said that this was happening, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And then today
had a bad tweet yesterday. Did you see it?
Oh. Yes. Where's?
But she had this tweet where she's like,
I hate this
Like an
app.
apology?
Let me be clear.
Yeah, that was.
yeah.
I hate this app. Let me be clear. I was told last night the deal was done. I was told by someone I know and trust. I shared that information, and they were wrong. And if they were wrong, then I will delete
They've
their
been
number.
jailed this morning.
No need to sling insults hard.
Here's the thing. Look, I like, she talked about the case. I'm sure she's a nice person. I appreciate that. But she did that. But at the same time, let me see if I can find this right. It'd be weird to have that name.
I was thinking that the first time you mentioned her. Like, it's strange she didn't
She's
change
at the age
that
where,
for...
like, Friends was big, right?
Yes. Well, I mean, not when it was on. I think she's young for that. But when, when it had its big rebirth.
Right. On the same account, on the same app that she hates 23 hours earlier, she quote tweeted A. George Janowski and said, "Oh, same day I have my second bomb." Coincidence? So it's like you're using that app to say, "Oh, I did this great job breaking this story." And then when it turns to be bullshit, you go on the app, you're like, "Oh, I hate this app."
Yeah.
Like, doesn't work that way. Like, you know, own it. You fucked up. We all fuck up. Like, you got a source, you know. Somebody Greg knows, I'm sure, is one of these endless. All they ever do in that show, like, all Greg ever does is go to events when I was there. I'm sure she was out somewhere, right? Somebody told her. Do you know who it is? Who told her?
I don't know who the source is, no.
Same person who told Paul? Biz or no?
I wouldn't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think Paul, I don't think Biz had an exclusive on that. I don't think he.
Did your guys have it? Yours a hockey podcast.
They did not, no.
Is that still a podcast?
Yeah. It's still
what is it?
Yeah, Rink Shrinks, helping kids in youth hockey all over America.
Rink Shrinks.
Rink Shrinks.
Yeah. Okay. Because they're like doctors fixing
What a stupid
problems.
name.
That's like what sounds like a good name the first time you hear it, and then it's terrible.
I'm happy to blame Ryan Whitney.
Ryan Whitney gave him that name.
What do you think? I'm afraid to blame Ryan Whitney? It's a dumb name.
That's what I'm saying. Blame him.
Maybe that's why he's hiding today. He doesn't want to own the Rink Shrinks. All right, go ahead. Here's Courtney Cox.
The vitriol from yesterday was shocking. But I came on this radio station yesterday, and I said that I was whispered to on Tuesday night, which did happen. I was at an event on Tuesday night. I was with somebody I know, somebody that I trust, somebody that I know the connection to the situation we were talking about. And I was told that a deal was done, waiting on the announcement. I was actually told, keep your phone on loud throughout the event because the news would break Tuesday night. When it didn't break Tuesday, I said, all right, going to happen during Don Sweeney's press conference, I believe. Don Sweeney comes out, says there's a lot of inaccuracies. He brings up the 8 years, $8.5 million, something I did not say. Right. Other people that were whispered to on the interweb said. He brings up spit and chiclets, which we reported on, saying that Don Sweeney didn't return Swayman's calls for 3 weeks. That Swayman, wanted the $10 million they were offering.
Jesus Christ.
If I can go back to the spit up on myself podcast, it again goes to my take that people have abandoned play on words or puns or anything.
I don't think it's Don Sweeney's probably
spit up on it doesn't fit.
He's also probably had 7,000 concussions.
In that case, I guess it's pretty good.
He's not one of the brightest guys who's ever lived. I don't think, but
it just took no effort, is what I'm saying.
Be telling those kind of jokes when is he Mutt's next interview at the casino or no?
Ooh,
that's a good question. He would be a perfect
good one
fit for that.
Great.
Yeah, he'd be a perfect.
Oh, he's not a good enough player.
No, but he was like
Ty
a reliable.
Ty Law was a great player.
It's usually a guy with nothing going on at the time. He's in the midst of
Here a long time though. Assistant captain for a long time.
Yeah, but nobody thinks of Don Sweeney as a great Bruin.
No.
Like who's like the fighter guy from 2000?
Sean Thornton.
Like he would be.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah, but that's a Dale guy though. That's a problem.
You
wrote
Would Dale say, Sean, you can't.
Yeah, Dale, nothing against Mutt.
I don't care for this gentleman.
Dale wrote the Sean Thornton biography.
Wow.
That America was clamoring for. Dale wrote it. I was at the bookstore one day. I saw Sean Thornton. It was on at the beginning of my Dennis Callan every week during hockey for some reason. It was sponsored. Nice guy, but a terrific bore. So I saw the book. I was like, oh. And I saw Dale wrote it. I was like, wow. Good for Dale.
Fighting my way to the top.
Why would Sean Thornton have a biography?
Local hero.
Was he though? He was
You don't really, Mike, I don't want to pull this on you, but you don't really understand the publishing business like I do.
No,
Dave.
I don't. That's true.
True or false, Dave?
Sometimes you're pressured into projects like that. Is that fair?
Oh,
sometimes people say no though when they're
true.
Or they just completely move from that topic to another topic in the call. I don't know if you heard that, Justin.
I did hear that. I also think it would be very funny if you.
That'd be funny if that's the only thing I decided to do with it.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That was an interesting call. I thought, but a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice people.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice people.
Justin's allowed on these calls.
I didn't know he was on it. I was surprised. Yeah. Yes. But
Just heard chewing in the background.
Yeah. You're trying to move a chair the entire time. Well, there you go, Jeremy Swayman and DraftKings. On the ground, in the air, from special teams or defense. We want to bet on touchdowns. DraftKings Sportsbook is the #1 place to bet touchdowns. Ready to place your first NFL bet? Try betting on something simple like a player to score a touchdown. Who do you like this week, Justin?
I like the Patriots defense again.
To score a touchdown tonight?
Yes.
Wow. Really? To pick off Aaron Rodgers? Himself, 9/11 propagandist. Will Shanders not discuss Aaron Rodgers tonight? Will he not bet on him because of his conspiracy theories?
Well, if you remember, he thought that Aaron Rodgers came on the Kirk Minahan show. No, he goes. What show does he do? McAfee, Minahan,
wasn't sure.
one of those shows.
Right.
Yeah, he wasn't.
And then Wibby has ever said both. Supposed to being like, what are you doing? What is this stupid bit? He fake laughed and went along.
Why would he be on Minahan? What are you talking about?
Download DraftKings Sportsbook app and use my name, KIRK. $250 in bonus bets when you bet just $5 and 1 month of NFL Plus Premium. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. How was Camden Yards?
Oh, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Great time. I met my dad's Bruce Springsteen online friends.
Ooh, the Spring Nuts?
Spring Nuts.
The
They were
Spring Nuts,
out in full force.
Yeah.
So this is not...
How many shows you been? Oh, yeah. Think he'll play something in the night? Gee, I hope so. Yeah, he's played that since 2007.
We were a big hit because my dad had custom Baltimore Oriole-style jerseys made that said Springsteen, and it had our show numbers on the back.
Oh, I like that.
How much is that for you, Ted?
That was number 2.
People spit on you?
Yeah, I'm in a wheelchair.
How much for your dad?
33 for him. So I know it's no Kirk numbers.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
He was a big hit in the black community, though, in Baltimore.
I would say not the Springsteen show.
So it was.
Really?
So at
the only black guy at Springsteen show is playing the saxophone on stage. Sure is anytime that came out. Yep, you're right, Jerry. Got it. Yeah, good.
We were up in section 362, so we're up there.
Yeah. It's a great park.
Yes, it is. Not a bad place. Sound was great.
It was. I was
compared to
wondering
Fenway,
about that. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
But the show ends, and people are starting to funnel out, and we obviously are staying at a hotel nearby, so we're waiting for the ballpark to kind of empty before we make our move, and there is 4 black women with their grandmother that's like 10 rows in front of us, and they're trying to get Granny up the stairs, and at one point they're like trying to carry her, like 3 of them at one time, and they basically drop her like into a seat. So my dad goes, I've been in this situation before. And he goes down the stairs and offers his assistance, and they like made the biggest show out of it.
That's nice.
And they were like, "A man is coming, Granny." And then my dad
What was
just
that accent? I didn't hear that. We got it.
and then my dad just carries this grandmother up 10 stairs.
Jesus. Oh, that's very
and
nice.
puts her down. And then like everybody's like clapping.
It's quite a show.
It's like Mr. Deeds.
Yes, exactly.
That's true.
So,
Jeez, so that's
big
good.
hit, yeah.
Nice. Did your dad go? You guys didn't go to Asbury Park?
we did not. No, we were home Saturday.
I guess that's a I don't want festivals for me. I saw a picture. You see the picture of how many people were there? It was all over. Well, if you on my world, it's. I was like, I get claustrophobic. I don't know.
Now, do you like a set list like that where he does all old like?
Yes,
songs?
I prefer that. Yeah. I mean, I like this tour. I don't think there were any premieres in Baltimore though.
No, not a tour premiere.
He opened with one of my least favorite songs, "Hungry Heart," but
It
he has
was
to.
the nod.
He has to. Yeah. What's that?
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. Right.
That's crazy.
Stop Justin in his tracks.
Donald Trump said he couldn't
In
draw
like
an
a
audience
narrow,
in Jersey.
narrow space. That kind of sucks.
Yeah. Watching the two of them look at this picture. I'm like,
It's a good picture.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I prefer silence when you do that. Thanks. What else you got?
This phone call.
Do you stay in the Inner Harbor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Residence.
That's a nice area.
Yeah, Residence Hotel. Very nice.
Did you hear the Babe Ruth's house where he was born?
I didn't on this trip. I had in a previous trip.
Harry and I did that. We went to a wrestling show years ago. He was super into wrestling. He was big into Rey Mysterio. He wore his mask the whole time. We went to Babe Ruth's home where he was born, famously born in Baltimore. Pretty nice as museums go, I would say. Yeah, I'm sorry. We didn't have fucking 5 meals that night. Regular people. Go ahead, Dave.
Too much Old Bay.
This is Dan from Newton. Hey, Dan, what's up?
Oh, boy.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Courtney, you got nothing to worry about. There was a former EE guy, Mike Manansky, who famously said that Tom Brady was bit by a dog before the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And he's doing great now. He has a mutt stack on.
What are you doing, Curtis?
What do you mean?
Why are we dropping out?
Oh, that was just going to be something about Mutt's new ventures that are not really relevant to the conversation.
I don't care. We don't have to. The guy finished his sentence.
I will say, Greg's actually. I actually think Greg wouldn't care. Like they're doing fine. Like what's like somebody wants to talk, it's not me.
Well, I don't think Greg would have said that like that if he was if he was going along with the bit.
And like he's also like it's different with me because I'm an asshole. Like they took Mutt's job in a way. Like they're not going to be like there's no reason to do that. And like Mutt and Curtis were like I wasn't friends with Curtis. Mutt and Curtis were really good friends. And Curtis just stopped talking to him and does shit like this. He's just an asshole.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said to these guys earlier. Like if I called into FAN today and was like, "Hey, Chris Russo," would they be like, "Oh shit, hang up"?
It's Mike Banansky. I don't understand it. I'm in the station 6 years. Like I don't care about the station anymore. Who cares?
Has Mutt listened to that voicemail yet? Do you know? That Chris Curtis voicemail?
No, it's a good question.
Hanging on to that for the right moment.
It's probably
good question. It's true. It's probably a mistake.
I think it's going to be like this powerful moment.
Mutt's like he left me. He's like he left me a 2 minute and 59 second message. It was very. I haven't heard it yet.
That probably it might have been a butt dial because that might be like 3 minutes might be the max.
That would be so.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Maybe I'll play it here one. I guess.
Mutt did call me by accident a couple like a week ago.
Could you hear him like doing things or no?
No, it was just afterwards I called him back and he was like,
I ain't gonna work for that fucking
guy. What else?
Did you hear this mention on ForePlay, that hater show? Did you see this?
I haven't watched the last one.
Riggs plays somebody who hates him.
Right. I like that. That's a good idea. I watched the last one.
You wouldn't like this one.
Oh, I wouldn't?
Not from what I hear.
Oh, no. Here we go.
By the way,
great show.
The Minahan Dave show's got to stop. They got to go back to Barstool Radio. Kirk Minahan, do y'all like that guy?
I love him.
How?
Okay, like that's if you go to a comedy show of a guy who does crowd work, you get like mad at him going chirping you. It's like it's comedy. It's like they're trying to make people
terrible
laugh.
audio.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
So it's between there was a rain delay.
Oh, gotcha.
For the second, so they all went inside to drink.
The clubhouse or whatever.
Clubhouse, and this guy just.
He could just say Kirk Minahan's a friend. He doesn't have to go into the whole crowd work explanation.
Well,
you're the Matt Rife of Barstool.
If you ask Riggs what time it is, he'll tell you how to build a watch. That's like Riggs 101. Riggs can't say a fucking sentence. That's on the Peter Minahan line, but that's I've been using him lately.
I like it.
What? You know what? If you ask Jake Dias what time it is, he'll tell you how to build a goddamn watch.
It's a good line.
It's not bad.
Kirk crowd car to car at Saco. Just like, hey, rinse it in.
So you're telling me like a guy who just hates people on YouTube is just a bitter guy when he's in the clubhouse at Riggs just bitching about things?
Seems like it.
Very strange. We're lucky we don't have that in our community. Well, whatever. I'm sure he's a nice guy.
I like that when Riggs listens to this show, he hears a guy that's like, so this is your wife? That's your mother? What? It's the guy doing crowd work.
Oh, I'm like Rickles now, yeah. What nationality are you? Oh, sure, right. Yeah, I remember guys like you from Japan that was hiding from you in the war in 3 years. Anyway, what else?
Come on, Justin, you hockey puck.
Did you see, speaking of bad jokes, did you see Gutfeld with Trump last night at all ever?
I saw a picture of it.
This is just...
Donald Trump should not be sitting on a panel with Gutfeld and like...
Number one late night show.
What did Tyrus do? Didn't he abuse somebody? Like something happened.
Something with Britt McHenry, right?
Oh, is he part of that one?
Yeah, I think, who was on Kirk and Callahan once. It's very odd. Jerry was...
her.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
Jerry
God,
loved
did he
her.
love her. She was a nice kid, but Jesus. What is Trump doing? What is going on in this campaign?
I always say golf is a very dangerous game.
It really is. It really is, especially if they're playing with you.
Yeah, that's true. That's
what? That was a mean joke.
Pretty sad.
Did you? If they had told you that the shooter was there, would you have tried to take him out with your 3-wood?
I think
it's just so many lines like that.
I don't like. Again, if I was advising President Trump, and I'm not this time, I would say to him, worry about the price of gas, the price of fucking milk, and the border, and stop talking about these fucking cats. Like, nobody gives a shit about these. Other than Steve Robinson, nobody cares about these fucking cats. I don't care.
Cats.
I don't care if they're eating cats. Do you care? Who gives a shit? What is he doing? He's going to lose. Somebody's to be elected president who's never gotten a single vote, is not sat down for a one-on-one interview. She's going to win. And she's playing it perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. Perfectly.
I guess, well, yeah. Is there anyone watching Gutfeld that's not voting for Trump?
No.
It does feel kind of like a waste of time, I guess.
No, and he's not even like, he's just sitting like, I don't know what's going on. This is the worst run campaign he's ever. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
He could make a good decision, though. I reached out to the team yesterday afternoon, and so he could make the right decision and come on the Minahan show.
Look, yeah, I mean, I have rescinded my endorsement of the president.
Oof.
Oh, no.
So I'm still open to be wooed by him or Vice President Harris or Chase Oliver, I believe, is the Libertarian candidate.
It's always a weak name.
It's a gun-wielding gay guy. I'm in.
All right, I like that.
I do like the Kamala now, and that she's like, I'm a gun owner. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure you're a huge gun fan. Like, it's just, it's like when Trump was talking about religion yesterday. What are you fucking doing?
It's kind of ballsy of her to say, though, in a way. That would get her people up in arms.
True, but she's trying to get that undecided crowd because she knows.
I know it's a tactic.
The crazy libs are not voting for Trump no matter what. So it's like, it's actually a good move. She's not doing it. Whoever's running that campaign is doing a great job. The first great thing they did was put that first debate in June and fucking throw Biden out to the wolves.
And they've been very smart. They realize we do not give a fuck about like getting these people in trouble for tweeting something or like calling that shit out. Like they have been smart about that.
Yep, she's been good like that. She hasn't. Yeah, she like Hillary was obsessed with that stuff.
Yeah,
she doesn't care. So again, there's a woman who's never got a single vote in her life, but she's going to be president. I think Justin was right.
Oh, she's gonna win.
You gonna vote for her?
No, I vote for my dad.
Oh man, Jesus Christ!
Always the bit.
Be a great move.
And in a shocking development tonight, Bill Trudell wins Massachusetts.
The cat in the cradle and the silver spoon.
You vote for your dad, right? Did you every presidential election you've done that?
No, the first time I voted for Bruce Wayne. That was the first.
What an asshole!
I mean, really, what a dick.
It was
an absolute shithead.
This is Trump's first election, probably.
Yes, this was the first election I could vote.
That wasn't.
No, but I'm saying, is that Trump or Obama?
That was Trump.
Yeah,
that wasn't a candidate I'm not aware of, right? That is Batman.
Yeah,
his alter ego.
Because I had a stupid fucking. I voted for the billionaire.
We know it's stupid. Joe. Oh yeah, the bit.
Yeah,
Go ahead, let's hear it.
You guys probably think it's really profound, but
you vote for a billionaire. Go ahead.
I'm trying to find the post.
Oh, God.
Going back to the Justin archives.
This could be dicey. Would you vote for a billionaire?
Oh, it's Justin trying to make people believe he voted for Trump, but
yeah.
Imagine the controversy. If Buffalo University student Justin Trudell.
Jesus. Oh, God Almighty. What else, Dave? I don't want to be sucked into
Did you see this Globe story? Did you see that tweet going out there about
our newspaper?
Our old friend who was on the Boston Globe Today show. He's the host, Sagoon. Remember we had something with him years ago.
He responded to us. He was a good sport,
He was a good sport. So he apparently full-fledged endorses Kamala Harris, which is not a shocker.
I'm stunned to hear that.
But he should not be doing that because he's the host of a news program. So they are facing a lot of flack.
Well, if nobody's watching it, though, does it matter?
They got 50,000 views in the month of...
Oh, really?
Yes, that was a part
How
of the
do you know
article.
that?
It was in the article. It was part of this analysis. So I don't know if...
I was like, they got 50,000 views for an episode? I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, so he was on a call. Like, literally, it was African Americans for Kamala Harris, basically.
Sure.
And he was on a call endorsing her to that extent. And so now I think this magazine, Commonwealth Magazine, is borderline... I don't think he's going to get fired, but he's been reprimanded because he should not be stating his endorsement.
Wow.
Yes.
There you go. It's a huge story. Justin, you find your piece of information yet?
Almost.
Aren't all these like people
Almost. Brace yourself.
Don't just find it or not find it? Almost.
all
So
these people
close.
that like do these debates, don't we know who they're voting for anyways, though? Like,
Yeah,
all the
I
news
don't
people?
think this guy should get any at this point. Like, what does he?
Well, I think news organizations should probably just admit that their people can do that now.
It's also just, I mean, that's not like, I mean, it's not a news organization.
Boston Globe?
No, that show.
It's a representative of the
Have you ever
Boston
watched
Globe.
it?
Yeah.
Really? You watched that show?
Well, not like just because of this show. Just to
Okay,
like pull
but
audio
I've never.
for it.
You could have told me it was gone now. Like sports.
I
what
didn't
was
know it was still on. Yeah.
Bonjour Sports.
That's
From The Sopranos to Succession, HBO has created award-winning series for over 25 years,
I never
stacking
thought of
up Emmys for their extraordinary and ground.
This is a show they did like a month ago.
What is? Where is this
Just
going?
rating HBO shows on Boston Globe.
Just in general?
Yes.
So you think this guy's a news guy? He's
that's
rating HBO shows?
Well, so 60 Minutes does like little features. This is like their feature portion of the show.
Have you ever noticed that HBO puts out a lot of good products?
I mean, what? Number 8, I have 6 feet under.
What is this
Succession
Game of
was
Thrones?
the latest sensational series, and some say one of the greatest shows of all time. So what made this show so special?
I mean, there's so much.
That's Matthew Gilbert, their entertainment reporter.
My granddaughter has all the streaming services. I was out to dinner the other night with my grandkids, and they were all on their phones. I miss Andy Rooney. He was great.
Seems I remember when Sex and the City was a controversial night out.
Aaron Hernandez is a homosexual. When I grew up, Rocco Nagurski liked pussy.
You know what's gay? Shirts.
Now call me old-fashioned.
The only thing gay about Dick Buckus was his last name.
And his first.
Give me some Andy. Find me some grumpy Andy Rooney. What was it? Kurt Cobain. Remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know about that specifically.
Yeah, it's kind of famously like, I think we played it here, I think.
I was just about to say, before we do this, I will tell you that someone reached out to me yesterday and said we had the exact same Colin Cowherd conversation 3 years ago.
I saw it, I was like, whatever. We've done 50,000. Like, you bring this up, I'll talk.
I have one Colin Cowherd thought, and that's it.
Yeah, I think right away, even right now, I was thinking about Dino, right when you said it. I think Andy Rooney, by the way, wrote more books than Milton Berle. Because he would just put those fucking things out. Like his essays from the show.
For some reason, because I watched 60 Minutes the other night, right after football. I saw the intro, and I was thinking, it doesn't sound the same without Morley Safer. So I looked up an old
Morley
60
Safer
Minutes
great.
intro.
Right.
Yeah, I always thought he was mentally challenged. When I was a kid, I was like, who is this man that they put in there? But I like that they would say all that and Andy Rooney.
Plus
tonight.
Andy Rooney
Yeah.
tonight. Who had the Andy Rooney role? I believe this is right, on the short-lived 60 Minutes 2 that they had. They would run on Wednesdays.
What year?
I'll look this up. I want to make sure I'm right about this. I want to say like mid to late 90s.
Oh, okay.
60 Minutes 2.
CBS. So it wouldn't be like Larry King.
That's a good guess, but no. Less than 7 seasons? 1999.
I don't know. Journalist or
no
Hollywood type?
Hollywood type.
Oh, I see.
99.
I don't know.
Charles Grodin.
Oh,
yeah.
I can see that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Didn't really work out the show itself, but
It's too bad.
I think that was the. That might have been actually the one that got killed because of the Bush Air Force thing. That story. I think that might have been it. I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
Anyway, what were we playing? What sound were we playing?
Just old Andy Rooney.
Let me hear. Oh, tell me about your voting first.
Oh,
that's right.
So today was my first ever presidential election.
What is this from?
This is from
Twitter? Or?
No, Facebook.
Facebook. Okay.
So
wait, the date, please.
November 8th, 2006.
We all like you don't remember.
So today was my first ever presidential election, and after much thought about both of the major party candidates, I decided to vote for the billionaire. I know he is not the ideal candidate, but I feel like there is an entirely different side of him that we don't know about yet. Some people may not agree with all the things that he said or done, but I think that he can make immediate change. He may not be the president we deserve, but he's the one we need right now. America will rise once again, and there's a photo of my ballot with me writing in Bruce Wayne.
You're an absolute shithead.
You earned those 12
How many
likes.
How many likes?
Who commented on your mom? Like, fuck you, Bubba.
I got 13 likes.
Nice.
3
Ted, you're
hearts.
close.
That's pretty good.
3 hearts.
Oh, 3 hearts, 16. Okay.
I got 2 comments.
What are the comments?
Comment was my friend Andrew, who's a
Kill
grade above me.
yourself.
He's a nice guy. He also said, I also wrote in someone's names, except I wrote in a politician's names. Andrew's very...
Ooh, Andrew.
You're making a farce of this.
About time, Andrew.
Yeah.
About time somebody had the fucking balls to get
It was
fucking
in some
bits.
dickhead.
The other one's one of those people that are just like, it's illegal to share your ballot online.
It's the first guy to confront Justin on his bits.
He's Andrew's very matter
Serious?
of fact. Yes.
Oh, good. I like Andrew.
Okay.
You would love Andrew.
I don't think I would love him. Second comment.
Second comment is just my friend Emma saying, I'm tagging Drew in this.
Oh, that is so Drew.
The hijinks when Drew sees this, forget it.
He wrote in the Joker.
How happy were you when you thought of this joke?
Oh, you think I thought of it that day?
Oh, sure.
Oh, this was months.
Months?
Months. Oh, yes.
So were you telling people during those months, were you telling people like, I'm going to vote for the billionaire? You'll keep an eye on that. You'll see who I'm talking about.
Well, he's talking about Donald Trump, obviously. He's
Right.
a billionaire. He's running for president.
That's what you think.
Keep an eye on old Justin's page come election day. That's all I'll say.
Especially like Justin's mom's friends. Like, oh, that's right. Her son's retarded.
I also, at one point...
Nope, no, go ahead.
I set up a GoFundMe.
Oh, Jesus.
Because it was revealed that Nelly is in a lot of debt. I started a GoFundMe, said, please help if you can't support him financially. If you could share so it spreads, that would be great. Thank you.
Jackass.
He can't afford that
Click here
face
to
Band-Aid
support-
anymore.
What a prick.
How much did you make?
It was taken down because it's not legit.
Good.
The death of all your bits.
Good for GoFundMe.
Jesus. Let me hear Andy Rooney. Which one's this?
This is him talking, losing touch with music.
Oh, okay, good.
It may be what everyone thinks of themselves as, but I consider myself to be an absolutely dead center, normal, average American. You'd think my experience growing up, going to school, serving in the Army, getting married, having kids, buying a home.
I've never thought when I was
would
listening
make
to
me
this
perfect
when this first
if
happened.
Hollywood
If my dad had turned to me, my mom said, "Hey, by the way, one day his daughter is going to send you a message in the middle of the night saying you look like a guy in some movie," which she did once, some horse movie or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his daughter. I used to say it was his wife, and it would drive her fucking nuts. She's a weirdo.
Who's the guy? Who do you look like?
Emily?
I don't know, whoever the hell. Yeah, Emily Rudy's a nut.
I think she was like moderately supportive of you, though.
At times, but
Yeah.
then she would fly. She was just a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Is she in media?
Yeah.
Yes.
GBH.
Yeah. You know that Dan Kennedy. What's that clip we always play? And that's
Disgusting. It's
yeah, whatever that. That's her. She moderated
yeah.
that.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not anybody's idea of humor, I believe is the
It's
quote.
just not fun. Yeah. Right. Well, you know Dan better than me.
Oh, yes.
Guys went head
Who
to head.
was
One of his
looking
seminars.
Sir, go ahead, Andy. I'm sorry.
for an average American male. The things I write and read on television are for regular, normal, average, everyday Americans. I mean, like myself, or so I think. My question then is this. If I'm so average American, how come that I've never heard of most of the musical groups that millions of other Americans apparently are listening to?
Fuck yeah.
I've heard of Sting and the Rolling Stones, but someone sent me Billboard magazine, and I looked at a list of the top 200 performers, and nobody I know is on that bestseller list. The singers I know have been replaced by performers like Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga, and Usher. I mean, who?
Usher. There's
selling
no way they
millions of-
crossed over at the same time.
Who?
Usher discovered Justin Bieber.
Two of those people also did the Super Bowl.
But it's amazing how long he lived. Like I thought he was going to say like, you know, people in like the 80s at that point or something. Like you still talk about like Justin Bieber. I'm surprised at that. I was thinking Andy Rooney was like the 80s and 90s.
I know. Yeah, I know.
He made it till
was on-
2011.
and he was on right till the end, right?
Oh,
More-
yeah.
more or less.
Yeah, I mean, I think he pretty much, yeah. Jeez. So, go ahead, Andy. I'm sorry.
A song by singers that I've never heard of, and that must mean that I'm out of the American mainstream and definitely not average.
Yeah,
I know
you're
age is
109,
the
Andy.
obvious divider, but age doesn't separate Americans in other areas. We all like comfort, beauty, ice cream, a sunny day, and a win for our
In
favorite
the 2000 column for the Tribune, Rooney wrote, I know all about Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig, but today's baseball stars are all guys named Rodriguez to me.
Well, might have a few Milton Berle suggestions.
Jesus. The Cobain one was crazy, though. Yeah.
Can't find that one.
Yeah, I think we played. That's fine. But yeah, he's.
I think we might have found the same clip when we were trying to find it last time.
I think so. He wrote like a million whatever those books were, you know. And then, yeah.
I love that his musical timelines went from the Rolling Stones and Sting to Justin Bieber.
Yeah, nothing between.
Nothing in between. Like a Kurt Cobain, for example.
1993, CBS released a 2-volume VHS tape set. Andy Rooney, his best minutes. Oh, that would be great. I would love to have that. Jeez. What else?
Did you hear Steve from Gloucester call you out this morning?
The gauntlet
I
was
saw the
thrown
tweet.
down.
I have not. I will listen to it live on the show right now. Have you heard it, Justin?
I have.
Okay.
You prepared for
Well, over the past week, I've
I saw the
listened to
Frozen thing on the tweet. It's a basketball court.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Kirk and his recycled bits, his recycled jokes that he used to use on Coleman, he's now using on me. Ha ha. Very funny, Kirk. But you can make all the jokes you want. I'm here to make offers. Offer number 1, you have an invitation to come on TCP, 15, 20 minutes max.
Hold on. By the way, it's Steven GloustHIM, not GloustHIM. It's GloustHIM because he prefers men sexually.
Oh man.
Yeah.
This again?
He likes a cock in his mouth. He was the sailor on that site, Justin. With Aaron Hernandez. Really? I'm here to say I broke the news with McPhee originally. I'm going to do it now. I was going to wait till the episode. Stephen Gloster and Aaron Hernandez had passionate anal sex, and not the kind of sex that's like, you throw a guy on the table, you bend him over, you fuck him in the ass. These guys, shoulders on the arms, on legs on the shoulders, face to face, kissing passionately, making love face to face with his penis in and out of his asshole, penetrating it. Like Hernandez penetrated the defense. You might hear that joke later in the series. Over and over and over again till they both came at the same time and just collapsed each other's arms and woke up and like they would be stuck, the semen, but they didn't care. They would be so close to each other, especially on cold nights. Steve would hold him. He would hold him while John Pelletier made love to Steve's daughter. Same thing, face to face.
Now before
They would sometimes they would do it in the same room. I'm not happy about it. I'm just telling you.
Hold on a moment.
She's really cute. Can I have her number?
Keep in mind, by the way, Stephen Gloucester's mad at me from that episode. He's mad at me.
Now,
she should be looking at you. Chop Pelletier's fucking head off.
Before I believe everything you just said, is this another one of your classic bits?
I'll tell you what. Watch episode 8.
Ha ha.
That's all I'm going to say. Watch episode 8 of this series.
That's a good point. Yep. A man genuinely... I don't think there's anyone who believes that was a joke.
No. Which episode did you say is untitled of the Hernandez episode?
I believe it's 6, 7, 8.
I'll tell you what episode it is if you want to know the title right now. Consistency.
Oh, man.
Yep. Hernandez is like, is he driving the car one day? He's like trying to get to Foxborough. He's kind of a little fucked up on drugs. I looked at the script. And he's on 95, but he goes the wrong way on 95. He doesn't go south. He goes north. He keeps going north. He gets off an exit in Gloucester, and he spots somebody on the street shooting hoops. Then they fall in love. They fall in love.
Aaron, I love you, but you can't keep murdering these people.
Hernandez. I mean, I know the peanut gallery like that, but Jesus.
Odin Lloyd is another one of these bits that you do.
Oh, Marron with Urban Maya. I mean, really, I love Pelletier and everything, but like, if somebody said that about my daughter, like, seriously, I'd be like,
I'd be so uncomfortable.
I might call the police. Like, are you fucking a psycho? This is Dave's guy.
Yes. Imagine what him and Dave talk about on the golf.
No. Dave has a fucking daughter.
It was disturbing. Let's say that. And I haven't talked to him since that appearance, okay?
What's really troubling is he says, I've seen, like, she's cute. I've seen her.
Why is there issues with Pelletier always around Sacco?
It is Sacco.
It's that time of year again.
I don't understand.
It's like when Stanley Hudson goes on vacation. He's just a different guy.
He goes back, yeah, right.
There's Sacco, John.
I mean, good. Again, this is the day after somebody in the show suggested that he wanted to have relations with his young daughter.
Very young.
He's focused on the important things.
He left her home alone to film a public court.
Pell's probably babysitting. Go ahead.
Let's talk things out and hopefully settle whatever differences we have with each other. Or nice. Number 2, the best way to do it would be on the basketball court.
Cool.
One-on-one.
I was just thinking that.
Up to 15, 20, 25. You pick the number. If you beat me, I walk away from KMS for good.
Okay, hold on. He's not on the show coming, right?
No, it's a loser leaves town matchup.
But imagine this.
Okay.
If you win, he'll never be on.
Right.
Wow. How about,
but that's his choice.
Right, sure. And we can all agree on one thing. He would definitely walk away. He's a man of his word. That is true.
Well, it wouldn't be up to him. You see,
that's true. That's
finally
true,
it would be taken out of both of your hands.
Yeah, there really should be like an arbiter. I shouldn't be involved in this either.
No,
it should be a third party.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I walk away from KMS for good. Mm-hmm. No questions asked. If I beat you, I got to come on the show at least once a month, and it doesn't matter who I come on the show with.
Oh, okay.
I don't care if the show's 10 minutes long. I got to come back on the show once a month. Ball's in your court, Skip.
Wow.
That's the saddest video ever recorded. What is wrong with these people? Why can't you just listen to the
Even like the
show?
seagull in the background
He sounds
sounded
depressed.
sad.
I think he killed himself. The seagull, I think, shot himself at the end. Just flew into a wall. So let me get this straight. So right now, Steve, I don't think Steve's been on the show in what, a couple months?
It's been a while.
It's been like at least
4 or
7
5.
months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since Portland.
I'm just going to say this before we agree or don't agree to play. I'm a little old-fashioned. Karl Malone, famously, I'm not tagging him in the pellet here.
That's where I assumed it was going.
I'll just say this. There was a very famous basketball player who retired briefly. The player wanted to come back, and Karl Malone was concerned about this player bleeding on the court.
Oh, yes.
So I'm concerned with the amount of promiscuous homosexual intercourse. I know the world's changed with this horrible disease. I'm glad of that. But I would need to make sure, the bleeding's an issue. I have to be worried about that.
And that's okay.
Thank you. Well, yeah, I'm just concerned.
Emergency Consistency Podcast. I do not have AIDS.
Oh, he's always going to make that joke. Coleman's gay. And, oh, yeah, tango with a pedophile and throw with DEC.
I mean,
now Justin is too. What's that?
He does. It's video. He picked his nose and flung it in the studio.
Fluck it?
Fluck it.
What are you going with? Flung?
Flung,
flicked.
What does that do with anything?
I mean, his bodily fluids.
They can't control it. Yeah, but I am intrigued because I feel like we both have sort of the same amount of stake in this game, which I like.
It's as fair as
He wants me to
possible.
go up to Gloucester to play him, and an always interesting televised game of one-on-one basketball at 25.
You get the choice, though.
That's your
16,
50, right.
20,
Right.
or 25. Definitely not 21.
Also, can I just say this? Like, I've never saw Larry Bird, like, he could maybe, like, beat me. Like, I don't know. He could be better than I am at basketball. I have no idea.
I don't. Well,
I know, but like, so what? Like,
Yeah.
Great, you're better than me at basketball. Like, okay.
Well, it would finally put this controversy to bed. Is Steve coming in today? Is he not? Let's finally get an answer on this.
3 times a week, I wait for it. The YouTube feed comes on, and I'm like, no!
They make me wait again.
Who's a preliminary? Like, to fight the champ, you got to have a couple of preliminary bouts. Who should take him on first?
He has Beanbag Ron.
Yeah, I don't like Beanbag Ron. Like, who else? Beanbag Ron has turned his back on the show. Nobody's doubting that, right, Justin?
I haven't seen much.
He's got his he doesn't talk. He cares about, which is fine. Like, do it on the Beanbag Network. That's great. Knock yourself out. He's not a KMS guy. He's his own guy, which is fine. Who else?
I'd say he's had some issues with Gus in the past a little bit. Maybe Gus would be no.
That makes sense.
I'll
Hey,
tell you
Gus
what.
might take him out. You don't have to plan.
If he beats practice Pat Ford, that's a big game. Pat under the lights. If he can beat him, I would consider it. I would then consider it.
Okay.
That's reasonable, no? I think it's a reasonable counter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he beats Pat Ford, that makes sense.
Yes. I don't think
ready.
he could.
I'm ready.
Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea. We'll see. Yeah. I mean, who knows? I don't know.
What about your offer? Like, would you ever come? I mean, he has offered for you to come on the Consistency Podcast.
Oh yeah, that was a big part.
You're
of
going to be
this.
up all night writing the script.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Does he have guests on there?
No,
I think
not
he
today.
had
Gus
Gus
on.
once.
Why wouldn't he just, why would I go on that show?
So you two could finally hash it out once and for all.
Hash what out?
It's enough of this already.
Of what?
The you two will they won't they thing.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean,
just
like
let's put it to bed.
He was on the show for a while. He's a nice guy, and he's what he is. He's a lunatic. I mean, the guy wrote a 30-page letter to the fucking studio. So
There
we
he
know
goes
what he
again.
is.
The number always goes up. It was 28 pages.
Is that what he says?
I don't know. I'm sure.
I want to get him to the point where he's like, fine, okay, like once in high school, I messed around with a guy. I'm not gay.
That's definitely coming.
We were experimenting.
We didn't linger on the kiss.
The bodies change. I was going through. I should do an old Stern bit. If Steve's willing to have sex with a man, he can come back on film. He can come back in the studio.
Okay, that's fun.
Unfortunately, that person also has to be Pat Ford.
Pat Ford would do it for the show.
If Pat Ford beats Steve, then Steve is out. But if Pat Ford is willing to use his hand or mouth, or someone has to ejaculate.
Yeah.
Then he can come back. Yes, either Steve or Pat.
Either one of them.
Yeah.
Pat's just mad at himself because he can't get it up. The pressure's too much.
That's true.
He's like, I did it fine at
All right,
home.
Steve, I'm gonna have to jerk you off.
Dirk Diggler. It's a practice session. It's a practice session.
Could we recreate one of the scenes in the Aaron Hernandez?
No, I just want a straight fuck or a hand job or a blow job. And if one of them ejaculates, and again, if Steve beats Pat, then doesn't have to worry about it. If he loses to him, then he has to sing for his supper.
Right.
We'll see. I don't know. Who knows?
Now I listen to this and I worry this might be Kirky bits.
What do you mean?
Is what I wonder when I hear about it.
Why would you suggest that?
I think I don't. Steve hasn't told me yet, but I'm thinking maybe this is. I don't know about all this.
I'm dead serious. If Pat Ford and Steve have sex and one of them ejaculates, Steve can come back in the studio.
That's
not a bit. That's a fact.
That's fair.
Once a month, though?
No, not once a month.
Okay.
No, God, no.
Once a month.
No, that seems unreasonable. One time. Although, yeah, I mean, I don't know. He seems very defensive about the gay thing, though.
He does.
Imagine doing that to come in once.
Why not? If he's good, maybe he gets another time.
Imagine doing that to get Steve and Gloucester to come back in once. That's even worse.
It's like, all right.
Poor Pat Ford.
The skip asked for it.
Every time he comes in, he says, I sexually forgot from the basketball team.
Coach said.
Coleman flying down the Jersey Turnpike. Is Coleman in town yet or no?
I don't believe yet. I think he's coming up tomorrow.
Gotcha. Okay. What else?
I was disappointed to see Guy Geller's guest book online, that there was not a lot of messages from
Oh,
people.
Minifans should step up. Yeah.
So there was a couple. There was Christopher Klemmer. He wrote, Guy was a great man with amazing stories. I regret exposing him to COVID when I was in town
That's
for the
nice.
Chris Ryan
Classy.
show.
At least he finally admitted it.
That's classy.
Yep.
Well, put up the. I would like nice comments. Like he lived, he's a nice life.
Right. I mean, he was like the mayor of Magnolia. I don't know why they wouldn't have
really
a
was.
public event, but
Didn't they have a
Well,
mayor?
they didn't want it.
Didn't they actually have a mayor? Or
they
no?
did. I don't think the mayor was that nice to us, though.
Oh, he wasn't?
I don't think so.
Did Mercedes weigh in?
She, I
I have
believe.
not seen Mercedes.
What's called La Mariposa? Is that Mariposa?
Mariposa.
Was mentioned here. I met Guy while working in Magnolia. He and his wife would eat at La Mariposa. I grew fond of Guy, Rusty, and Helen, and the other family you made.
Oh, that's very
Send
nice.
My condolences.
That's nice. There you go.
You got to imagine they probably didn't want the fanfare.
John Stewart must have met him.
Yes,
I'm sure it was in there. He
Oh
was
yeah,
in
no, he
Magnolia.
did. Yeah.
Well, he's trying to get the old dick wet with the.
Well, sure.
Well, I'm just saying with the girl at the
The convenience
Grocery store
gas station. Yeah. That was a weird drive.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
From
difficult.
the hotel to the gas station.
Yeah. Well, for me, it was it was like 15 miles off that exit, just back. It was kind of cool, and all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, it was this place. There were a million cars that night. It was funny.
I think at one point we were driving and I just said to Justin, like, how is it possible this is like the closest hotel gas station?
I always
mean?
wondered-
Like it was such a crazy drive to get there.
I didn't know how the gas station stayed in business. Like there's nothing around it.
It's just the only one.
I guess, but the only one for what? There were like no houses within like 10 miles.
We saw a bunch of trucks drive by, so it
Yeah, it's
must
probably
be
a
that that's a
pass or something.
yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah. Where did you guys stay? You guys stayed in Macomb, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't you
Not a bad hotel.
fly in New Orleans though, or no?
Dave did.
No,
Didn't you have some hotel? What was Dave? You were afraid to check in at night or something? What was your thing?
He didn't know if he could check it.
He didn't know if he didn't know if he was allowed.
What a moron.
I don't think I
yeah.
flew into New Orleans, though.
I thought you did.
I thought you
no?
did.
You
No,
had a
what was it?
bachelor
Where'd you
party or
guys go?
something.
Oh, I did go to New Orleans for a bachelor party.
Yeah.
Okay, so you did fly in New Orleans.
No, but I don't remember that. I think that was separate.
Where'd you fly out?
Sounds like a crazy bachelor party, man.
Where'd you fly out of?
Where'd they fly
How did
out
we
of?
get
How
here?
do I know? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it was New Orleans, though.
Okay, I think it
It's the
probably
other
was.
option.
Is La Mariposa open, do you think?
So they're
Oh,
hours today are from 11.
Well, they might be
to
there,
2,
you know,
so.
getting ready.
I think this is Mercedes cell, though. I think.
Oh, what's called?
11 to 2. Oh, 2 a.m.
11 to 2.
They're open to 2 a.m.
I think they're doing renovations, so I think they're cooking out of a food truck.
Call the fucking number.
There's no way that place is open till 2.
2 in the morning? Maybe 2 in the afternoon. Maybe just do a lunch or something.
Oh, okay.
Right? No?
That would make more sense.
Was the food good? I don't remember.
It was good.
Bustling downtown.
At a Pizza Hut.
In the downtown?
I think so.
Oh, you're right. You could see us. Yes, that's right. There's a weird store next to it. There was like a...
The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Oh, boy.
You want to try calling La Mariposa?
Sure. Wouldn't mind getting something on the record. I mean, boy. This is like, you know...
That's true. It has, the death has not necessarily been confirmed.
I think Michael Jordan
It
died
hasn't
in Chicago.
sunk in yet. Yeah. It is a lot like that.
Yeah. Springsteen, Asbury Park.
Yeah.
Good morning, La Mariposa.
Is this Mercedes?
This is she.
Mercedes, it's Kirk Minahan. I did a show at your restaurant a couple of years ago.
Yes. I remember you.
Suppose the other
What's
ones,
up,
yes.
bro?
I just wanted to get we found out that Guy Geller died.
He did.
Yeah.
He did Saturday.
Yeah, how long had he been sick for?
He really got down after his wife passed away.
Oh, yeah. Did you get to see him much in the last couple of years or no?
His wife died about a year ago, right pretty much after right before Mother's Day.
Okay.
And then after that, he started going down, really. Okay. And then he had a cancer and had a lot of, health issues and stuff.
Yeah. He had a good life, though. Good, long life.
Yeah, they did. I mean, he got his money's worth.
That's true. How are you doing? Everything good?
Doing good. I moved from Magnolia. Now I'm in Summit.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, the restaurant.
Yeah, my new restaurant is in Summit. Yeah, Magnolia's gone down. Typical Democrat rate.
Yes.
Record shit.
Yes.
You said it, sister.
Ooh, I might endorse. You're voting for President Trump.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah, so
he
am
made
I.
me
I
feel
am
like
endorsing
a rich
him.
bitch.
I'm endorsing. What'd you say? He made you a rich bitch? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I never felt like, in 4 years, I felt like a rich kid, man. All I did was work, and I keep telling my mama, come. My mama passed away 3 years ago.
I'm sorry.
I say, Mama, come. And she said, well, me, I'm just getting too old to help you. I say, no, you just come and count money.
There you go. What do you think of Vice President Harris?
Oh, my God, what a fool. And people is gone for this woman.
I know. We were just saying.
I listened to her things, and I had to go back twice and listen because I'm thinking maybe my English is a second language. I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
But no, it's not my English. She's dumb. I'm sorry.
Eytan Shander is rubbing his mitts together.
Yeah, she's just like, man, and she has so many degrees, but I mean, none of them is worth it shit. But business-wise, she will kill us. She will kill us.
There you go. Well, it was good to talk to you. And again, sorry about Guy. We all liked him.
Yeah, he was a pretty cool guy. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, hang in there.
All right, darling.
All right,
Thank you.
All right, see you.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Yeah, we probably will, yeah. I think she paused it for a second. I remember that show.
Yeah.
I think I have to support Trump again, Justin.
I mean,
after that endorsement.
I'm surprised, if Trump saw her, she would be with him everywhere, I think.
Oh, yeah.
He would love her.
Yes.
A lesbian,
he would parade
business
her
owner.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, again, she would come in on her bike, on the dildo bike, riding through, and just, rich bitch T-shirts would be all over the place.
That's right.
Huh. She should be the vice president, not Vance.
For a second, I thought she was going to say that, after the wife died, Guy was parading in women every week. He was just on a streak.
She's like, yeah, his wife died really broke his heart. That's why. Oh, and he got cancer, too. That might have been a factor as well. I'm sure he was very sad, but that's why cancer. So she moved to where?
Summit, she said.
Where is that? I don't remember that one.
No.
I mean, that town was that downtown was hurting.
Clearly.
We picked the right time, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was like that one block. It had that, not convenient. What was it next to it? Almost like a department store, but.
It was almost like a really shitty dollar store.
Yes. Yeah, it was like a.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
So it's north of Magnolia and Macomb.
How far?
From Macomb, probably.
There was a nice town where Clemmer stayed. That's where we ate. Where he gave me COVID. I wonder if that's where he saw his movie, his famous last movie.
Oh, could have been
Sonic 2, I believe.
At a theater near me and Guy Geller both died in that area.
Yeah.
And we have confirmation now, Dave. She's dead.
Yep.
Okay. If you got a second source, it.
Yep.
Courtney Cox should learn that. What else?
Did you see this Patrick Pass news? Beating up an 80-year-old. What was
Is it
that Pat Ford
the
thing?
parody account?
I
Or
was
is it
gonna
the
say,
real?
are we sure it's Patrick Pass?
No, we're sure. We saw a mugshot.
Beating up an 80-year-old?
Yeah, he would push down
Pushed
an
him
80-year-old
down.
at Planet Fitness.
Really?
Well, what did the 80-year-old do?
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
right?
Jesus. I know. Let me see this story.
Two sides to every coin.
Patrick Pass. They spoke to him after he was arrested for allegedly assaulting an 82-year-old man at Planet Fitness. Jesus Christ.
I'm actually asking now, what could he have done?
He didn't wipe down
Do
the
we have
seat.
a story? We have a 2-minute story on NBC 10 here. My guy John Perrick.
I don't know if this is it.
I feel like it. You got it?
believe so. I'm just waiting for the.
No, you have it.
2-year-old
One second. Let me do BetterHelp first. The Kirk Mayday Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. I can tell it's circled in the ad read. Justin, did you circle that or no?
I did.
Oh, emphasis, huh? No?
Just they reached out to make sure.
What does your therapist say about this food? Because this is how it started yesterday, I think. It's a food addiction, right?
Yeah.
What does the therapist say? Do you tell your therapist, hey, I went to McDonald's, I got Chinese food, and then I went to Taco Bell all in a 3-hour span?
I get it's a lot of Patriot talk nowadays.
Sure, I understand. It's football season.
What do you mean? Why?
Talking about how the Patriots make us feel. We just kind of.
This is a therapist?
I think I'm too friendly with my therapist.
Is this person an actual
I don't think it's your fault,
therapist
buddy.
or no?
Yes. Yes.
I don't think it's your fault.
Justin's like crying. The guy's
Talking
like,
about the big game.
The guy's like, I can't believe they didn't go for it on 4th down. Just
overtime.
weeping. Like, what do you do with the 2nd-round pick this year?
He's like, the thing of it is, the Jets are a beatable team. They could just start 3-0.
I mean, you got to control. You got to control the ball. You got to limit turnovers.
Legitimately, our conversations.
Is it you? When you talk to him, is he trying to dig in, but you use the Patriots as sort of a shield?
No, kind of. We just.
Because I'll do that in therapy sometime if it gets to like some like, well, yeah, and then you'll move to something else. You know, if you hit that nerve that you don't really want to get into,
A little bit. It's just kind of like. I don't know. I like talking Patriots.
I was like, Josh, you want something to eat while we're talking Patriots? You hungry? What you have? You want some Chinese food?
Oh, there's a great Chinese food place by there.
That is, my therapist does microwave. I hear a lot of the buttons being. I think I think he microwaves his tea.
Yeah, right. That's all I always do. That guy is killing time. A blind guy just yapping away. Yes, sure. Yeah.
Toilet flush.
Well, sometimes I kind of pause. I'm like, you there?
He just got a recording he plays. Like, that's because your father was never there.
Yep, it is. I don't know if it's a recording, but.
Well, that's how it happens at BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Online therapy. You match up with your therapist, talk things out. You know, this guy, look, if you want to talk football to your therapist, maybe you'll talk football with him. I don't know if that's the best thing to do. Just so boring talking football that he has to pay for that. That's all he's gonna do it. What do you talk? Like, what do you say to them football wise? Like it was today. What would you say to him?
Football wise, I mean, we're playing the Jets, and I just think it's crazy that Jets fans think this is their year.
And he says, "Why do you feel that way?"
That's insane that your therapist is having that conversation.
Well, the guy's stealing money.
I was about to say, the guy's like...
Switch to BetterHelp, I think is the message here.
Yeah. Guy knows nothing about football. Like 20 minutes, he just do it. He reads like 3 stories. Yeah, go to BetterHelp. Online, convenient, flexible, suit your schedule, match up with your therapist. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. We thank BetterHelp for sponsoring the program.
Is that an addiction to eating? Like, does he feel like he needs to eat? Or is it like just literally only a comfort thing?
It's a comfort.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a comfort. It makes him feel better temporarily. It calms something in his head for a moment. Something he can control.
Okay. I'm probably similar in that I'm maybe not as extreme as Justin, but I'm the same way with like I'm not even necessarily hungry. No. It's more like boredom.
You only Justin was hungry when he had the Taco Bell?
Probably not.
Or the Chinese food after the McDonald's?
The fact that you're eating it all in your car is just so
also
extra
very
sad.
telling.
Because like
usually his car's pristine. It's odd.
Yeah, but it's drive-through stuff.
I could see like savoring a meal though. You know, like
the Chinese food. I think is a weird in the car eat.
No.
Very weird in the car.
McDonald's fine. I get that. Like that's what I think most people probably eat McDonald's in a car. Like it's just a drive-through. Whatever. Right. I'm always amazed at McDonald's in Bedford. In lunchtime, if I ever drive by there, I'm still amazed. It's still packed.
Oh, they all are.
Packed.
Every one of them. Yep.
There was a roadside Panda Express, and me and Mick both asked who would get Panda Express on the road, and then we
found your answer.
Quickly found out.
You ate that in the car?
No, we ate it inside.
In the food court area or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
But I would have ate it in the car.
We know you would have, Justin. I believe in you. You would have. Let me hear this story about this man beating up an 82-year-old.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The former NFL star, Patrick Pass,
what?
shoved him.
Justin, that's a whole topic of conversation with a therapist right there. He's not a star.
I mean,
certainly Super Bowl champion.
No. Do you guys do like rankings? Like who's the best this, the best that?
Sometimes.
Who's the second best Patriot of all time in your opinion?
Rob Gronkowski.
Third?
I'm
just trying to kill 40 minutes like this guy.
It's crazy to me that you do this in therapy.
John Hannah?
John Hannah, you would put third.
Yes.
Yeah, I probably would. I wouldn't even put him second, but yeah, I would agree. Those
I could see that.
He was the best ever at his position, so was Gronk.
Bill Belichick says that Matthew Slater is the best special teams player in the history of the game.
I'd agree with that.
How the hell would he know? Nobody knows.
How would he know?
Why would he be number 3 then?
Who would know better?
I know, but who's better at special? Who the hell knows? I don't buy that.
Matthew Slater's probably top 10 Patriot of all time.
No,
Oh, that's crazy.
No, this has to continue.
Save it for therapy,
Save it for
you
next
clown.
week's therapy class. No. Top 10 Patriot of all time?
Yes.
No.
Better than Andre Tippett?
Yes.
Oh,
Champion,
Justin,
yes.
what the fuck? He's a champion.
Yes. Leader of the locker room.
Okay, so
Leader of the locker room.
So Lamy Paxton's better than fucking Dan Marino?
No.
Okay, well, he's a champion.
But also, like, Matthew Slater was like the soul of
Just
the Patriots
special.
team
No, he
for the
wasn't.
past 10 years.
Okay, special team.
Tom Brady was the soul of the Patriots.
Yeah. How many championship matches Slater when Brady left? After he left, Zero.
It's an easy answer.
I can name you 30
It's
better
either-
Patriots than Matthew Slater. He was a great Patriot.
I'm not saying best
You
player.
said
I'm
he's
saying
you said he's
best
top 10
Patriot.
Patriot of all
best.
time. You said
Yes,
10
top 10 Patriot of all time. That's different than like top 10 best Patriots players.
Oh.
It's so stupid.
Okay, so number 9
So-
is Bubba.
So he's
So
better than
Bruce
Ty
Wayne.
Law.
Right. Yeah, number 6 is Barbara Bush. That's so dumb. The dumbest. Oh, let me hear this dumb list. Go ahead.
Top 10. So Brady 1, Gronk 2, Hannah 3.
So far, these are the best players. Okay.
I'm gonna go Brewski 4.
Oh my God.
Interesting.
This will take 40. This will take a whole therapy session. I can see why this guy does this.
Randy Moss.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. See,
Why
that's
not?
He's here for like 2 days.
He was there for 3 years.
No
He
titles.
never won anything.
Get the fuck out of here.
He had
No. Fuck you.
He didn't leave
I'm
on
with
good
you.
terms.
No, I'm with you.
If you're talking, he had one of the best seasons ever.
Congratulations. Yes.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Just I'm with you. Great.
Thank you.
My entry said ball should be Uncle Joe.
Matthew
I don't have time
Slater.
for it. Definitely not. Not the heart and soul.
I
Did Bill
understand
Belichick
that.
ever say Randy Moss the best special teams player of all time?
You might have said wide receiver.
Is that what I asked you?
But that's
No.
not an argument.
Okay,
That's not
well,
the
there you
argument.
go. Thank you. Although Randy Moss did do the Halloween party with Belichick. You like that?
He did, yes. And then the next
just
year
saying.
he bitched and cried and he left the team.
Okay, I got you.
Then he wanted back in.
What's interesting, by the way, though, Mike, is you actually do find out things about him psychologically
Yes.
while doing this.
He's onto something here.
Right, Chad.
Maybe he's the greatest there.
He played there. His next season, he was bitching away. Bitching away.
All right, that's interesting.
They always leave.
Who else bitches at you, Justin?
That therapist is like, you know what? He had that one great season, though, didn't he? Yeah, 5. He had that one great season.
Yeah, he did.
Darrell Revis is top 10 Patriot of all time.
This is what I'm saying, right? Randy Moss is a greater Patriot than Darrell Revis.
Yeah, definitely.
I would disagree with that.
Because he won the Super Bowl?
Because he won a Super Bowl. He came here and then he left, got his money somewhere else.
But so what?
I think he's
Moss. Come on, Justin. Come on. Revis was great. Moss was a greater Patriot than. I mean, what? Don't do that.
I thought it was astounding the reception Moss.
I like
still
this.
gets.
I like the person in Justin's like who's next in the office in the waiting room. It's like a gossipy person. They want to hear what the therapist is talking about, like something really sordid,
yeah.
and they hear this.
Well,
Revis was good, but Moss was even better.
They're like, I think a Patriots offensive lineman is in the.
Is that Sebastian Vollmer? He's awfully big. He has a beard. Would you put any of the offensive linemen ahead of any of these guys of this crew? Of this crew?
Of this crew,
Logan Mankins,
Matt Light.
Matt Light, maybe.
But Drew Bledsoe ahead of him.
Drew Bledsoe.
He won the title
ahead of who?
Matthew Slater.
Yes.
Bledsoe's had a great last year and a half. Like this reinvention of him with the
Who has
roast.
Bledsoe?
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
roast ripping Romo. Like he's kind of come to life.
It's a weird move, ripping Romo though.
Yeah, but
Kind
he's
of like
bitter.
Otto.
I like bitter. He still looks good. Like he's got his brains. You know. Yeah.
Owns a wine empire now.
Loves the wine. That's
Yeah.
true.
I think he does very well with that.
Yeah, I think so.
We're not including like coaches and stuff. This is players, right?
No, you would have Belichick on.
What a Belichick Kraft on there, obviously.
Sure.
Ahead of Gronk, I assume.
Yes.
Wait, I read Mike Reese this morning. Somebody tweeted to me. Belichick has broken my little buddy in half here.
What's he saying now?
He did one of these like profiles on Mayo this morning. That's just like I'll call it Stephen Gloucester. Like it was just a suck fest. It was
Really?
unbelievable. Let me see.
Gerard Mayo would admit his mistakes if he had a mistake to admit to.
Exactly.
Oh, this is nice of Mike Reese to tweet out. Kickoff is today. Patriots play today at 8:15.
Hey, he's a nice guy, Justin. Leave him alone. Okay. I'll give you- it's one of these stories where Let me see. Gerard Mayo's approach of coaching, basically. Is there a new Patriot way? How Gerard Mayo approaches coaching. And it talks about at the beginning how he knew he was going to hire him. And then Reese writes, it's the difference in leadership between Belichick and Mayo are striking. Belichick was rigid and intimidating to approach, with relentless attention to detail that included challenging players to pop quiz about their upcoming opponent. Mayo believes in empowering players and investing in them personally before demanding more on the field. It's like that kind of story. It's like, well, Belichick was rigid and intimidating with relentless attention to detail. Is that bad?
I don't think so.
I think I want that in a coach.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Reese, so I'll leave it alone.
There was a video yesterday of Mayo like playing like
I saw
pranks on his players.
It's just, this team stinks now, Justin.
Yeah, it's not looking great.
No. And if you weren't such a Patriot honk, you would hate Mayo. You would hate what he's doing to this team.
They could be 2-1 tonight.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I was the biggest. You know who I hated? I still kind of hate as the Dolphins head coach.
He's a hard
and what Gerard Mayo is a B-rate Mike McDonald.
Yeah, he's a dumber Mike McDonald.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's you, kind of. He does wacky bits.
Yeah, you should love him, actually.
Yeah.
It's a bit they'll probably hire you as like a defensive coordinator or something.
This therapist is a genius.
Yeah, the therapist will be the GM.
Do you see yourself in this at all?
At long last, Patrick Pass, ladies and gentlemen. Let me hear what he has to say.
That is interesting therapy. Justin's like, you know who I hate is the bits guy.
Yes, right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This guy's a master.
The skinny fucking bits guy.
He should just do himself a favor and kill himself.
I sat in a car with this man for an hour, and I learned more in the last 10 minutes.
This is the greatest therapist of all time.
Wow, that's interesting.
No, this therapist has no idea what football even is. Go ahead, Dave.
Dan Janik, well, only NBC 10 spoke with the former player and the alleged victim. Tonight, team's John Perrick is live in North Providence with the exclusive. John?
Dan and Patrice, the former Patriot, didn't have much to say when we showed up at his North Providence home, but the alleged victim did.
I'm going to get off your property, but we want to share your side of the story. That's all we're trying to do.
This Pass or the old guy?
This is Pass, and it's just so you know, Patrick Pass is doing the thing where he's like, you're recording me, I'm recording you.
Oh, that's a good move. I like that.
It'd be great if the old man was like, get off my pride. we didn't have an idea why.
Patrick Pass, passing on most of our questions.
Nice.
He answered a few.
We want to know if you did assault that 82-year-old man.
Can I ask a question as a journalist?
Sure.
Can I ask something?
Yeah, sure.
Wouldn't you say Patrick passing on most of our questions?
He's nailing that pun, though.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay. You're very psychologically now. You're very into this, like whether it's
puns and
I'm landing this is a big picadillo of yours.
I've been fighting that fight for a long time.
How's it going?
One man army.
That's true. You have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
BlindMike.net is the place to go.
Thank
subscribe.
you.
Blind Mike Project on YouTube. I saw that Opie Anthony is up now on YouTube. I saw that.
Certainly
yesterday.
is. Yes.
Go watch that. Go subscribe. You subscribe, Ted?
I do, absolutely. Gearhead.
Thank you, buddy.
There you go. As am I guess. Go ahead.
Really? Please, come on. Do you want to help tell us your story?
No, I have better things to do than
This reporter really cares
The
about his side
former
of
New
the
England
story.
Patriot fullback and three-time Super Bowl champion.
Three-time champion,
arrested
Dave.
for allegedly assaulting an 82-year-old man at a Planet Fitness in North Providence last month.
I feel like somebody pushed me like nothing for nothing.
Juan Muriel is the alleged victim.
But are you okay now?
I'm better. Almost 90%.
He says he was cleaning a piece of gym equipment after using it when Pass tackled him to the ground.
What? That can't be. There has to be more to that story.
What? That's be video, right?
I mean, you think Planet Fitness would have something?
They have to have video, right?
Yeah.
Video. Yeah.
What?
He gets down in his
Just cleaning the old.
Maybe he hates people who clean equipment at the gyms. I don't know. Everyone psychologically is messed up right now. What?
Something triggered his CTE, PTSD in his brain.
NFL fullback coming at you.
Wait a minute. So he's on like a treadmill cleaning the thing, and Patrick Pass comes out and no one just like gives him like a spear.
There has to be more to that.
God, do we have Patrick Pass's number or no?
Look it up.
Do not.
I know where we can get it.
That's true. Go ahead.
Almost 90%.
He says he was cleaning a piece of gym equipment after using it when Pass tackled him to the ground. Muriel says Pass accused him of pushing him first.
But you're saying that you never pushed
I never
him.
touched nothing. This I cleaning the machine.
You're clearly a Patriots fan.
Oh, Patriots fan.
That's clear, right?
They
No,
show a
every
wall.
Patriot.
No. I'll
give you a weird Hernandez thing too for this series. Made me think of this. So Hernandez was born when? Do we think
Probably
he was drafted,
around 90?
He was very
91?
young, right? Yeah,
92.
He's a senior in high school, so that's like 2007, 2008. He's from Connecticut.
Okay, so 89, 90.
Yeah. It is weird to me, Justin. The only
89.
thing in this whole room is a Bledsoe poster. Like, this is like after Brady. Like, he would have been like 10 when Brady came there, 11.
Also, where in Connecticut? He probably would have been a Jets or
Bristol.
Giants fan.
Yeah, he's probably right in between, right?
Yeah.
It's just like a half-ass It's almost like on the sitcom when they like design the kids' room. They're like, oh, we have to put some poster up here. It's very strange. The whole thing is cheap. Anyway, go ahead. Back to this story. I'm sorry.
Touching nothing. This I cleaning the machine.
You're clearly a Patriots fan.
Oh, Patriots fan.
He just has like a tiny little like 2014 Super Bowl champion on a blank wall.
Well, he's Patrick Pass was on that team, right?
He was not.
Oh, he wasn't?
On the 2014.
Oh, he was younger, right? I mean,
No,
he was before.
on
I mean.
the previous dynasty.
Yeah, the first three.
Also, why would that matter? Like, if these two get into an altercation, Patrick Pass is like, well, hold on a second. Who do you root for on Sundays?
Maybe that's the reason they fought.
He started spelling Jets.
That's very strange. Jesus. Go ahead.
Probably every game.
And
There.
the guy
I never know.
allegedly hit you.
I never know him.
I'm so shocked right now. He's always been a really good guy. I didn't think that was even a possibility. Had no idea.
Sydney DiMaderis is Patrick Pass's neighbor.
He's a big superstar in the neighborhood, so shocked actually. Never showed any signs of anger that I know of.
We're not trying to
Not
mess
buying
with you.
this.
We're just trying to share your story because a lot of people are reading what police are saying right now.
Wow.
And Pass was in court today and released on personal recognizance, and North Providence police
Recognizance?
have a
Yeah, why did he say it like that?
Because
Because he's an idiot, that's why.
why. We'll be there. Live in North Providence, John Perrick, NBC 10 News 19.
Wow.
604.
I'm not buying this.
What are you saying?
I'm saying there's more to it.
Oh, the victim is to blame. You're saying.
I think this guy is a bit of a loudmouth, got in Patrick Pass's face.
Bumped into him?
Patrick was left no choice.
Think he tackled him?
You couldn't block me.
Yeah. I think he was taunting.
I want that
Patrick
video
Pass.
if that's true. They must have it.
They
must.
because it's a private company. They don't have to.
Right.
Well, eventually they
in
will.
court
They'll
they
have to
will.
give it. Yeah, they'll. Yeah,
I think. Huh.
Okay. They'll settle out of court. You think this guy's just trying to get a couple bucks out of Patrick?
Although, bad idea by this guy if he says he's back to 90% already.
Yeah, it's a weird move.
That's not smart.
Got to throw the neck brace on.
It's true.
Want to try to call him?
Patrick, oh, you have his number?
Maybe.
All right, yeah. I mean, maybe.
I mean,
If
It's
he
always
answers.
maybe.
well, yeah,
I mean, that's true.
One of those services that.
Oh, those always work out.
Yeah.
That's what Montante does best is find phone numbers.
He might have Patrick. I could see him having Patrick Pass's phone number.
I could too, oddly. No.
I imagine if that's how he handled the guy being on his lawn, he's not answering random
That's true.
numbers
Probably
right
not.
now.
That's a good point. Probably not. Okay. Well, there you go. Anything else?
Matthew Slater does not make my top 10 Patriots. Now that
Well, you put him on there.
I
Oh,
did.
you have your list.
Yes.
Prematurely he did.
Brady 1, Gronk 2, Hannah 3, Brewski 4, Troy Brown 5, Dante Hightower 6, Mike Vrabel 7, James White 8, Mike Haynes.
Now we're in Bits world. Mike Haynes.
Yes.
Who you wouldn't even know
Mike
him if he
Haynes.
fucking crossed you in front of you in the street.
Don't even have no idea what that.
I don't know who that is.
Great, one of the greatest players in the secondary in the history of football.
Oh,
But-
okay.
But I mean, Justin doesn't fucking know him.
I don't, but he's
Right.
10 Ty Law, 11 Devin McCourty. Then I'd probably go somewhere around there. Matthew Slater.
No Edelman.
Did you say Terry Glenn?
Yeah.
Terry Glenn. No. Terry Glenn? Are you fucking insane?
No Edelman?
I mean, Edelman's probably in the top 20.
Yeah, I would think. But Dante Hightower ahead of Julian Edelman?
Yes.
Yeah, Hightower's a weird one.
Why?
That's bits. That's
Why?
there's-
He was the. He
Here
was,
we go.
Why are you getting angry?
He was the anchor of the defense for the dynasty.
Was he though?
Yes. If he doesn't make that tackle, Marshawn Lynch in Super Bowl 49.
Is he in the Hall of Fame? Is he gonna be in the Hall of Fame? Richard Seymour
I
is.
think you- I
Richard
think you
Seymour's in
would.
the Hall
Yeah, I
of Fame.
didn't-
I'm just never. a
Vince
Seymour guy.
Wilfork is a better
Never-
player.
Fuck, I forgot about Vince. I was a big Vince guy. I had a couple of shirts.
This list is.
This list is ridiculous. This is a horrible list.
Yeah, it was not a good list. Bad
You're gonna
list.
bring this into your therapist? This list? You have to edit that before you
Bad
present that to
I
him.
humiliated myself.
Bad list.
I'm sorry, doctor.
I can't believe your therapist talks to you about that. You should be angry about
It's a bad
that.
list.
Therapist is looking to kill time. Like, he's gonna be like next week. He's gonna be like Justin. Like I don't know. Like maybe you feel better like if you had a bunch of Milton Berle jokes in here next week. Yeah. Okay. Follow us here. Milton's a store for men. There's everything you need to stay warm and look good during this transition to winter. I'll be wearing my Milton's. I'm actually wearing a Peter Millar shirt I got at Milton's a while ago. I love it. Peter Millar, Faraday. All your straight. Tommy Bahama, all your great stuff. Go to Milton's, Miltons.com. And I'll be wearing it in Chicago for, you'll see it on Surviving at certain times as well. I can promise you that. You'll be as comfortable as storage. You'll be in our clothes. 3 great locations. Where are those locations, Justin?
Burlington, Chestnut Hill, and Braintree. South Shore Plaza.
Ooh, that Dave had that right there. Did you hear that? Just corrected them. Have you ever mentioned Dave's name in therapy?
Sure.
How? Really? No way.
Hold on. Before you answer goes on, have you ever mentioned Mike's name in therapy?
Yeah.
Kirk's name in therapy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely.
Ted's name in therapy?
I don't think I've ever mentioned Ted's name.
Really? Now that's interesting.
Chris Clemmer?
It's okay.
All right, you can go on now. I just need to know that.
What name
not
have you
being brought
mentioned?
up in therapy.
What name? And I'm not counting Sebastian Vollmer here or somebody. Logan May. Which name in your life have you mentioned the most on therapy?
What, my grandmother?
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know if we want
Well,
the
you don't
answer.
have to. Yeah, I don't know.
Did she sit on your face?
She did not sit on my face.
Okay.
She
Just asking.
sit on someone else's.
What was because of you loved her and you miss her, or there were problems with her?
No,
With
it
Bubba's
was-
wife.
Yes, Bubba's wife. There's
Yeah.
no problems with her. Just she's like my first best friend, and she died. It was very sad.
She was your what?
My first best friend.
Stop.
Don't listen. Don't laugh. Don't listen to these guys, Justin.
I don't know.
I'm glad my reaction was beat by his. Because I didn't want to be the terrible person.
I'm not terrible. It's just
He means as a baby.
Yes.
No, that's a nice thing to say. It's a nice thing to say.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
I just didn't want to be the only one.
Gonna cut. Wouldn't it be nice in 40 years from now? Harry's doing a show, and he's like, my dad was my first best friend.
Yeah, I'm his father. I'm not his grandmother.
That's not that.
That was
crazy.
nice. It wasn't a bit.
He was close
He
with
didn't
his
say
grandma.
Barbara Bush. It was
Yeah.
a nice thing.
That's
Obviously.
a good point, Dave.
This is again like way too on the Mike's defending this way too strongly. I got a feeling I know Mike's best friend was.
Oh, yeah. No, I wouldn't say that.
No?
I'm not so gay as to say that.
I didn't say right now she's my best friend.
Is she your best friend?
No.
If she's alive, would she still be your best friend?
No, she wasn't my best friend for.
She was your first best
She was
friend.
my first best friend.
Where does she rank in your all-time best friend chart? Ahead of who's your best friend right now? Anth or Mark?
Mark.
Right. Anth
I
is
don't know why I
second.
answered that for him.
Because you know everything about him. Paul Newman, it doesn't matter.
I'm excited to see where Mike falls on this list.
Is Mike in the top 10?
No.
Mike's not in the top 10.
Oh,
no.
really?
Top 50?
I would hope
Top
not.
50, yes.
Okay. I'm not in the top 50.
Top 1.
I am not your friend. I'm not your friend. What would you guys do?
You just choose the best.
Yeah, no, you said that. Like, what would you guys go like to movies or go to the mall? Like books. Like, what? She was your best friend. What'd you do?
Yeah, no, we hung out a lot when I was young. It was just kind of grand.
Like, did you go shopping?
No, I
with
don't
her?
know.
Grandparents.
Take her to the candy store?
Dave, don't answer for him.
Grandchild relation. Yeah, we did. We would go to the country store in Mansfield to get candy. It was a blast. We would hang out, play games.
So she gave you a lot.
was
She gave you a lot of
involved.
food.
She
Yeah.
would feed the fuck out of me.
We've come full circle. See, we've come
she
full.
would. Oh my
That
God.
made you
Took
feel.
about
That
2
made you,
seconds to
that
do
ma-
something a therapist couldn't.
Well, the therapist worry about the kicking game. You can't.
That is a big
He's only get a better punter. He's not going to focus on what makes Justin want to kill himself. So we've come full circle then.
Yes,
You think that's it?
probably.
Who was your second best friend?
Second,
Your other grandmother?
No, my neighbor named Creighton. I don't talk to Creighton much anymore.
It's because he didn't exist. Wow. Your first best friend.
Who's your first best friend?
Jimmy Martin.
How old were you?
7 or 8.
Oh, that's old for getting your first best friend. I had my first best friend the day I was born.
Sorry, it wasn't my It wasn't my nana. You think when your grandmother held you that first day, right away you guys were best friends?
Yep. She was like a wolf
What does
from
that
Twilight.
Did you guys have sleepovers
What does that
together?
mean? Isn't that a romantic film?
I don't think so.
Are you like...
we would have sleepovers, yeah.
There's sleepovers, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
we'd go over their house for the weekend. It was a blast.
Where would you sleep?
Would sleep in either my uncle's old room.
Oh no!
This is such a weird family. This could be. You could say anything. I believe it.
Or on the couch.
Or on the couch. What would you guys do at sleepovers? Again, I'm all kidding aside. Pizzas, TV.
Play game. Oh, she would make food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, she would. She would always be like, Justin, what do you want? She would make me whatever I'd like.
Did your therapist ever make this connection before or no?
Yeah, we have talked about these.
What do you say when you talk about
Blows
Dave?
by it when they get to the
The AFC, I mean, the Bills are really good. Josh Allen's not going to beat himself.
I mean, I don't really talk like about Dave, but
Is that with the show?
A little bit.
Like what?
Just like I'm like, oh, they found a new producer to replace Coleman.
Boy, that's weird.
Out of nowhere, I don't know.
Well, like,
Oh yeah, I guess that I didn't think
like
about that.
a long.
I never talk about the show. Very, very rarely. Very rarely. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't really,
Isn't there like a thing like a therapist shouldn't be able to like Google you or like something like
Yeah,
that?
well, yeah, you'd have to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's been my experience. I don't know.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, your first best friend.
My first best friend.
That's the title of the episode, My First Best Friend.
You were right, too. We should have, yesterday's episode.
Well, it's just, I mean, the man lived a full life.
It was part of the discussion.
It was.
definitely
Yeah.
was.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the man lived he lived a great life, Guy Geller.
Yeah.
It's not that crazy. Like I would answer my mom.
Your mom's your best
Really?
friend?
My mom as
first
first best friend. Yeah.
Really?
But in all honesty, like yes,
But you're being.
I would tell my
Corny.
mom something.
You would write that in a birthday card for her or something. That's not your real answer.
No, my real answer is probably like in all honesty, my mom is probably. It's a different type of best friend.
Gosh,
I guess that's
that's
fair. Yeah.
That's very interesting.
What the fuck is going on with you guys?
That's not crazy. That's
It's
not
crazy.
I think
No,
that's
it's not crazy.
Strange.
I'll say
Sorry
this.
that
I
we-
know it's old fashioned, but you should be. If you're a guy, you should be friends with your dad.
That's that low testosterone coming
Yes.
through. That's what that is.
Yeah. Like Ted was.
Scratch that one off the list as well.
No, they have a that, like that.
I would honestly probably say my dad would have been like.
But I don't have a relationship
with
with my dad like he has with his dad. It's a different type of relationship.
Yeah, because your dad doesn't do stuff like that, right? He wouldn't say, "Hey, let's go to Baltimore and go to a concert."
Right, but if that were the case, he'd be my best. I would say him over
They just
my
wants a best friend. They'll be they'll be best friends with him if you want to hang out with me.
Dave?
Who's your best friend?
Pat.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yes, we've heard that name.
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
You say your dad, Ted.
Was my first, yeah.
Yeah, that's
first best friend.
Oh, but not your current best friend.
Well, I mean, he'll always be my best friend.
He should be. That's very nice.
Why is that?
Because
so
it's
normal?
a man and a man.
Because we like went to sporting events
yeah.
and like
You sat there and your grandmother cooked for you.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, you didn't care what she said. You just wanted to shove that food down your
That's
gullet.
not true. That's not true.
So how?
It's also just strange to think of like a 6-year-old being like, "Yeah, me and my buddy are going to the movies."
Yeah, we're hanging out today. Candy day.
6-year-old. Yeah, because that's what 6-year-olds.
When did it end though? Like really? Like 15, 16 years old?
No, she died when I was.
And why?
It's the worst.
It's funny.
It's funny to say, when did you stop becoming best friends with the person? I go, well, she died. It's a funny answer to a question. It's very sad she died.
they pull out a date.
Yeah. So what's funny about Mike is that
Friendship
if she
over.
didn't die, they would still be best friends.
Probably yes.
I suppose.
Which would make the ride way more interesting. It would have been Mick, Justin's grandmother, Mike, and Justin in that car.
She would have loved
That
it.
would have been fun.
Food for days.
Oh, that would have been great.
She would have hated Mick.
She would have hated.
Mick would have hated her for some reason.
You know what she would have hated was those fucking hot dog buns. Is what she would have hated.
No.
Yeah. How old were you when she died?
I was a junior in high school.
So she's still your best friend then?
She was not my best friend at the time.
Is that why she killed herself? Because you weren't best friends with her?
No,
But you guys grew apart.
Well, it's just like you just don't. I mean, we were still friends.
You're still still friends, casual friends. But
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, when you're best friends with somebody in high school, you're not friends with them anymore. Usually that's somebody you're in high school with.
Yeah.
Justin was his grandmother.
It's hard when you like get a phone.
What's your? Oh yeah, right. I remember you. That's right. You gave birth to one of my parents.
Yes.
But now Bubba has become almost your best friend. Like it is like, you know what I mean?
It's not what I saw.
Like Bubba's your hero.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, some people break balls to their best friends. You know?
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, we had a different relationship.
Who?
What does that mean?
Me and Bubba and me and Mammy.
Oh, Mammy.
Mammy, you're my bestest friend.
That is funny.
You're a deeply disturbed individual.
Why? It's just
I don't know why, but you are.
you don't think
If your therapist would turn off fucking ESPN for a minute, we would find out.
you wouldn't want like your
God, imagine if that was Schefter or Wojnarowski's therapist would have killed himself yesterday.
you wouldn't want Kate to have good memories with.
She's very, very close to my mom.
Yes.
But I know this sounds, but they're both girls. Like they would go and get their nails, or she'd take her to ballet or something.
That's not even really the issue I have.
That's
I know. I know that's my base level problem with the issue. No, it's way obviously much deeper than this.
Yeah.
The man was best friends with his grandmother until he was a junior in high school.
That's not what
It's
I
only because
said.
she died.
That's not what I said.
Justin, Dave, do you think that's the case or no?
I do think that's.
Yeah, I think we all think that, right?
Did you
Ted?
talk to her every day?
He was best friends with the casserole she put in the oven, I think is what he's trying to say.
He was using her.
Yeah, you're really funny, Nick. Oh, Mammy, tell me about your funny
Mammy.
story.
I love the way you cheddar it up.
Do you still have video of like? Well, you're old enough. Like for me, like I have no. My grandfather died when I was younger. I have no video. You must have video of Mammy.
I do. Yes.
Do you watch it sometimes or no?
I don't.
I just picture you just like eating and watching in the car on your phone while you having Chinese food the other night. Old Mammy videos.
It's like she's in the passenger seat.
I have no videos of my.
Well, just like
my grandparents
family,
are alive.
just like family events or something. I don't know.
I guess.
I got some video of my parents or whatever. Like you know what I mean, Dave? No.
No, not really.
Really? Like if like
I don't have any of my grandparents. I'm sure I could find something.
Oh, your
My
parents? No,
Yeah,
if it's like
I'm
a
sure I
birthday
could.
party or recital or something.
Yeah, I'm
but
sure.
I guess it's mostly kids.
Right.
Huh. Well, I'm sorry that your best friend died.
Yeah.
My best friend died too, Peter French. He was 27. So was I when he died. We were the same age. So it
Congratulations.
Felt more tragic. I don't know. Maybe not. It's not the same as Mammy dying.
You don't have to compare tragedies. That's very...
That's true. That's true.
Mammy. Oh, Mammy, I miss you so
That
much.
is funny. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a young.
Well, she wasn't young, Mike.
No.
She was fucking grandmother.
It doesn't feel like what someone Justin's age would call their grandparents.
So, fun little story.
Mike, fuck you, Mike.
You did it.
Oh, boy.
They were supposed to be
Did you ever vote for Mammy for president or no?
No, I didn't get a chance to.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
she's dead, right?
yeah,
Sure, right.
He was too young.
Oh, the irony. The cruel irony.
Because she would have made the better president.
Oh, she'll always be our country's first chef, though. Go ahead. Yeah, funny story. Go ahead.
I was supposed to call them Grampy and Grammy.
Oh, but how'd you say it?
I said Mammy, and then for some reason I said Bubba. So they were Mammy and Bubba.
Boy, that feels bits. There's no way you said Bubba.
Well, I don't
As
know.
like a little kid. Do you believe that, Mike?
It feels
like an
he
18-month-old?
There was some like movie character named Bubba or something, and Justin
Or
was like,
Bitsy Bill Trudell did that.
maybe.
You know?
Yeah, maybe.
I wonder the first Trudells like 400 years ago. Were they Bitsville? Where are you from?
I mean,
Scotland?
No, Bubba's parents or Bubba's relatives came over from Ireland.
I just picture
And
like this
Mammy's-
old tough Irish village with all these like my grandfather was a tough guy from Ireland. Like he was working. And then there was like Bitsy Trudell like 200 years ago. I'm like, oh, get the fuck out of here with that.
The Trudells invented like the dollar on the string.
Right, yeah,
You
yeah,
pull away.
right. Yeah, oh, I know, yes. I have something in my ear. Yep, it's a quarter. Yep. Can I go back to work now? I have to get these fucking potatoes.
They got the cobbler to make 2 left shoes for you.
Just all wackiness. Oh, it's a nice flower there. Squirts in his face. The buzzer in the hand. Well, I'm sorry about Mammy.
Thank you.
Your first.
My first. There's nothing. I think
Nothing like your first, right, Justin?
Yeah, nothing like your first best friend.
Were you ever a best friend like as strong as Mammy was, though, to you? Well, I guess does Anth cook?
Anth, yeah,
Again, everything though, like he brought what's his face brought the
Pizza guy.
pizzas that time.
Yeah. Anth,
it's all grilling with this other friend. Like it's all
Food is a
around
uniter.
this.
It's all
Food,
uniter.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. I haven't thought of that.
Okay.
Tell your therapist I don't care what the Jets running game did to the Patriots this week. I
They're
want
not
to
doing-
talk.
they're not doing shit.
I want to talk about this.
What day do you go to therapy?
It depends on the.
Have you gone this week yet or no?
No.
You go tomorrow?
I was planning on it. Yes.
That's the day after a Thursday night game. Mike, he's fucked. You're not getting anything about Mammy that day. They're playing tonight.
That's fair.
Should send your therapist a link to today's show, maybe.
Probably shouldn't.
All right. Well, Ted, good to see you as always.
You as well. Thank you.
I mentioned something else. I forget. Oh, we have soccer in a couple of days. Everyone will be there, I'm sure. And Steve Friday night.
Yep. Right. Links in the description.
Yep.
No, for anyone going to the golf tournament, that's not happening.
There is no.
I don't believe there is no golf tournament, right, Mike?
Just making sure.
And tonight, of course, Justin will be in Connecticut, right?
Yes.
Are you going or no?
Yeah. Yes.
You going by yourself?
I never got to go to a casino with my grandmother. She loved gambling.
Did she really?
Yeah, she did.
And so do you, right?
She loves slots. I mean, I'm not a huge slot. I mean, slots are for suckers.
Did she like Barbara Bush?
Oh, we never bonded over Barbara Bush, but
that's weird.
Interesting.
She was like
she would.
So it's like as you got older, you almost like this matronly older woman. And moved her up.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
A weird obsession with her for some
By the way, this guy just going to shrink for like 30 years. We figured about like 10 minutes.
It was all right there.
Jesus God, if there was no NFL, it has to be.
You know what though? How long have you been going to this therapist?
Since junior year of high school.
Yeah. Oh no!
So
since she died?
Honestly, so we got to this conclusion this fast. If we're doing this in 10 years, we're probably talking Patriots.
Oh,
you know?
10 years next week.
I mean, what do you think I first talked about? And eventually, it's like, okay, we get it.
They did the whole dynasty together this run, pretty much, right?
Yeah,
pretty much.
You guys ever like after the Seattle game, did you like high five them or anything or no? Were you in? Oh God, I forget how young you are. You probably were you a junior in high school?
I was a senior in high school when they.
So you went to the therapist after the Butler game.
Yes, I don't remember what we talked about, but I'm sure that's all we talked about.
That must have been really exciting for him
so
that day.
Crazy to me.
Yeah, it was just like, oh yeah, by the way, I was raped the other night. We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, no, I'm writing it down.
Sure, yep. Mm-hmm.
I would sleep in my uncle's room and he would lock the door. Just like Malcolm Butler locked him down, you know?
All right, well, so yeah, Saturday, we will drop the Saturday show, correct?
If you want.
Yeah, we can do that, right? Yeah. All right, good. So Saco Saturday, we'll see everyone in there.
It won't be live.
I understand. The weather will be good, a little cooler, so prepare it. I'll see everyone before. And then we have, obviously, we were acting on the Friday night. I will be at the film on Friday night.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can't not see that.
exciting.
You gonna be there, Justin?
Of course. That's not even
We'll be there. It's tomorrow night, right?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And we'll say, do you think Eytan finally fully cracks tonight?
I think he might.
Tonight, I haven't even said this yet. Do your best tonight, guys.
I'm very
Do your
jealous
best
that I
tonight.
can't watch because I hate this guy now.
Oh,
I'm jealous.
who
I
are your
can't watch
socials
live.
also, of course.
Yeah, I understand. I understand if you're not watching. You know what? Watch who are these socials on one, and then have the chat up on the other.
Sure.
tab.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Just give him a click. Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn the volume down and let's see how Eytan's doing.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. But Mutt, who evidently is going through something, I don't know what's going on. It seems awfully. Do you believe this, Dave, or no?
I think it might be a
believe
Jonas
but
Brothers
He
concert.
he responded to me recently.
What did he say?
Sorry, I've been writing and packing since I hung up with you guys. I still have not talked to him. I will ask.
Writing and packing.
And a
Packing
good
for
line, I
Mohegan.
think, is worth saying again.
What's that?
I think he might have to go to a Jonas Brothers concert, this Manansky.
Who said that?
Me. I said that. All right, never mind. It wasn't worth saying again. I take it back. I took a risk.
Listen, exactly. Right. It's worth a shot. It's a good line. It's a good line. Packing. Is he going like? Does he?
For Mohegan, he packs a couple extra shirts, I believe.
Unbelievable.
How long does it take to pack that?
It's an hour show.
Packs 2 seconds a pack.
What's he packing for?
The show.
Mohegan.
Unless he's staying there because of the Patriots. Maybe he's staying there because of the Pats.
Maybe. Even then, it's what?
It's one night.
Like the next day's shirt. He's packing.
Honestly, why do you could
What is he,
probably go
fucking
home
Lewis and Clark?
Go home and shower at home.
Yeah, you're not packing. I've been packing and writing. That stupid Mutt stack. Jesus Christ. All right. So we're back. Well, you hear us again Saturday. Now, I don't know what next week's schedule is. We may do. I don't know what the rules are. It seems like it's going to be pretty shut down. But if we're around tonight like we were last year, maybe we'll try something. I just don't know. I have no idea. So I'll see a bunch of Saturday. That'll be good. And then we'll talk to you either next week or the week after or whenever. Okay, goodbye.